to my mirror like I love you so much. Curving on my critics like I heard you so much. You can't kill my confidence, I think I'm the man. Tally all the fucks I ever gave on my head. Lately I've been living like I can't take a loss. They ain't wanna help me, that's what made me a boss. You can't kill my confidence, I think I'm the man. We don't give a fuck, that's what they don't understand.
Back again like flu season, I broke records while loose leaving. I'm coming now, my roof leaving. Don't give a fuck, I don't care. Did the shit by my lonesome, no wonder now I'm on one. No shortcuts on that long run, all I really want is my share. Get on my god, on my totem, it's nothing. In the discussion, fuck all them feelings, I throw all my pain on percussion. Shit is disgusting, I hear them bragging about shit that they did, and it do not move me, not in the least. They ain't been dropping no seeds in the soil, but swear that you on my spot at the feast. I've been on go mode, showboat, rowboat, wave ride. Cool shorty, too naughty, pool party, wet for the face ride. Annie up, panty down, hand me down, thrift store, old drip. New money, too funny, old shorty, talk about old shit. I'm on the ass now, can't get a pass now. I'm a cash cow, keeping it brash now. Niggas is trash now, I'm a spaz out. I've been killing my lows and living on highs. You see in the skies the proof. You can just see in my eyes that there is no lies. I cannot disguise the truth. I've been ducked off, getting sucked off in my new merch, color duck sauce on the new couch with my chucks on. Get the fuck on with that hate. I'm big cool on the small chat, cause I know now that I'm all that. Got a Hawkeye on the ball cat, get the fuck out of my face.
Talking to my mirror like I love you so much. Curving on my critics like I heard you, so what? You can't kill my confidence, I think I'm the man. Tally all the fucks I ever gave on my head. Lately I've been living like I can't take a loss. They ain't wanna help me, that's what made me a boss. You can't kill my confidence, I think I'm the man. We don't give a fuck, that's what they don't understand.
Put it all on my baby. Niggas know how I'm coming, and they know what we heavy.
All right, all right, all right. Now y'all know normally I'll try to wait till we had a few more people in, but I done had a long, stressful day, and I ain't even got time to wait. So we're gonna get right to it. So first of all, as I usually do, let me say God bless to my Christian brothers and sisters. Let me say Hotep to my Kemetic brothers and sisters. Let me say Islam to my Moorish brothers and sisters. Assalamu alaikum to my brothers and sisters in the NOI. Peace to my brothers and sisters in the nation of gods and earth, them 5%ers. Let me say what's up to my atheist brothers and sisters. Salute to my Abo brothers and sisters. Shalom to my Israelite brothers and sisters. And last but not least, let me say Jumbo to the rest of my brothers and sisters throughout the African diaspora, be it here in the wilderness of the United States of America or beyond. Y'all know I say that greeting for one reason, and one reason only is because if you black, I'm with you, and I hope that you with me. Our different ideologies should not keep us from uniting. We can't have unity without uniformity, and we can disagree without being disrespectfully disagreeable. Speaking of not being disrespectfully disagreeable, here's what I want to address. So it's been brought to my attention by several people that the little dude Q wants to do a response to the video I did on him bringing up a black woman's sexual trauma. And listen, here's all I got to say about that. Q, I want you to hear me. Do a million videos, my dude. Do a billion videos. But just like I was respectful when I mentioned your child, if you dare mention my wife or my children, I want you to be perfectly clear in understanding this. If you disrespect my queen or my children on your dead mother, I'm coming to see you, and I'm gonna slap the shit out of you, and I'm gonna snatch that nose ring out of your face. It's not a threat. It's a spoiler. So all that corny internet tough talk that you do, go play with somebody else. If you disrespect mine, you will see me. Period. And that's all I got to say about it. I ain't making no videos. This the last time I'm even gonna talk about it. Make a billion videos. But if you disrespect mine, you're gonna see me. Whether it's tomorrow, the next day, a week, 6 months from now, I'm gonna slap the taste out your mouth. So I dare you to disrespect one of mine. I ain't Chris Harris, Kansu, none of them cats over at Solar Mind Channel. So you play with me, you gonna see me. You can talk about me till you turn blue in the face. Dulcinea, you came over here talking a lot of stuff about who I choose to support and defend. And I find that funny that you follow up behind this dude Q. And I think it's cute that you call yourself an advocate for women and you follow up behind this clown who make fun of a woman's past sexual trauma when he has no facts on whether it happened or not. Now, if he had any semblance of a fact about whether or not it happened, I wouldn't have nothing to say. But he has nothing but his opinion. And again, any civilized human being understanding what that brings up for a person, just out of common decency, wouldn't do that. But we're not talking about somebody with common decency. So since you follow up behind him, let me tell you what I think about you coming in my chat starting all that ruckus. Because Q, let me be perfectly clear. I didn't rethink anything about that video. I made the video private because of all the arguing going on between those sisters. I thought that was a bad look. So I said, I'm gonna make it private and edit that out. I could care less about you seeing the video. I rethought nothing. Everything I said about you, I meant it, and I'm standing on it. So I want you to do something about it. I want you to do something about it. Please understand that. So as soon as I edit out all the goofy stuff between those two women, that video will be back up. And I want you to do something about it, my G. And like, my word is my bond. When I say this hand is going across your face if you play with me. I go to where I came from and I come out squeaky clean every time I go over there. And there's very few people that can say that. Stone cold killers put their arms around me and don't nothing happen. So play with me if you want to. I'm saying it right here, and I'm gonna say it to your face. Any disrespectful thing you say to me, I promise you, you're gonna have to say it to my face. And I'm gonna make you swallow your teeth. So play with my wife and my kids if you want to. You can say, make a billion videos about me. You can call me 5011 female dogs. And I could care less, because your opinion means less to me than the turds I flushed this morning. But play with my wife and my kids, and I'm telling you, my handprint gonna be permanently across your little pudgy face. So Dulcinea, since you're an advocate for women, and you so bent out of shape about somebody talking about your child, let me show you how to handle somebody who disrespects your child if your friend disrespects mine. Because all that capping you doing on YouTube, going from channel to channel talking about Neo, it shows me that you all cap. Because if you really wanted to handle your business with Neo, you would pull up. If you was really mad about what Neo had to say, or what another sister had to say about your child, you would have pulled up. You wouldn't be on YouTube in somebody's chat talking trash. Because this the first and last time you're going to hear me address whether or not somebody disrespect my child. I'm giving this man a warning, and that's all he getting. I ain't gonna be in his chat. I ain't gonna be in your chat. I ain't gonna be in nobody else's chat talking about how wrong he is and what somebody should do. I'm gonna put these paws on him. So if you really was pissed off about somebody doing something to your kid, you would have handled your business. So to me, you ain't that mad. But I tell you what, if your friend play with me, I'm gonna show you how to handle somebody who disrespect your children. If he play with me, I'm gonna show you how to handle somebody that disrespect your husband or your wife. Because if you was that fed up with Neo and that other sister Duchess, you would have handled it. But you didn't. You going from channel to channel crying, coming in my chat, talking about how I should handle my business. When I was going to go to Neo and try to rectify y'all's situation. Because I don't think people should be talking about people's kids. But for you to come in here with your little side shots talking about people pick and choose who they support, I got you. So let me show you how to handle your business if somebody disrespects your family. Meanwhile, you can stay out my chat with that cap. Because if you really was with it, you'd have handled it. What's up, my brother? NoBoDy, you ready to get to it?
Oh, what's good, bro? How do I sound?
You sound good, my dude.
Oh man, I've been ready to get to this since all the good news dropped last week, man. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, man. I apologize for having to go on that rant, but people been playing with me all day. I told you how the little dude was in my chat with Cap earlier, and so
yeah.
Now and this man, a senior citizen, in here talking about what I've done to him, like literally making up stuff. And like I said, had my wife been seeing all these, this man talking about I slept with his wife. I don't even know you people. Like, who are these internet people, man? So I done had it up to my eyeballs with these internet gangsters. And and look, I'm not a street dude, as my cousin Shabaka would say, but we was in the streets. I get big respect from actual street dudes. So, and that ain't bragging. That's just a fact. So the fact that these dudes think they can play with somebody is crazy to me. Like I don't know where these dudes from to be playing on the internet and talking crazy, making crazy accusations. Like I said, if my kids or my wife was looking at Cap's show, if they was looking at Cap's show and they decided that maybe they thought they had some legitimacy and had some questions for me, I wouldn't even know what they was talking about. But because I got a colorful past, me and Cap sitting up here like, wait a minute. Did I cross this dude some kind of way? Then Cap figured out, he Cap like, oh no, I know who he is. And I'm like, I don't even know that person. So yeah, I'm a little turned up, bro.
No, so yeah, that's crazy, man. Like how we always say, man, I don't know nobody like this in real life. And then for you to deal with the stuff that you've been dealing with this specific person. And of course, I seen the Q response video. I mean, I expected for him to respond. I mean, who wouldn't? You know what I'm saying? So I can see why you went on your rant with that as well. And when it comes to these so-called black atheists and these fake Hebrew Israelite dudes like the one who talking trash, you know me, man. I consider all these people a part of the conscious community, man. And I feel like people like that is why this community integrity is dying, let alone with, you know, the polite stuff that came out last week. You know what I'm saying? So, this week, I mean.
Right. And so let's get into it. So Brother Polite, lawyer, presented a plea deal for him that people keep saying he ain't took yet because he ain't showed up to actually sign it. That's fine and good. Right. But your lawyer don't do nothing without your permission. Am I wrong about that? And I'm gonna drop the link because again, we got a legal eagle by the name of the Slim Reaper who can provide us clarity on that situation. So we ain't on here talking hyperbole.
Come on now.
But your lawyer presents a plea deal. That's on your behalf. He ain't did that without your. Do lawyers present stuff for their client without the client permission?
Nope. And you know, I used to work for Legal Shield for 3 years. I'm not a lawyer like Leon, but I worked for lawyers. Now, bro, they can't accept nothing without the person who they defending agreeing to it. And when we watch the video, the prosecutor told the judge that her and Polite lawyer came to an agreement, and he said that they had to. So that's true that Polite hasn't came to sign the papers yet, but on July the 7th, that's what he coming up there to sign whatever agreement that the lawyer made with the other lawyer that he agreed to. So yes, you can pretty much say that he agreed to it, unless he finna come to court and do something radical and just slip out and jump out the window. You know what I'm saying?
And before you Leandre haters who couldn't lace his boots in a conversation start talking about, I thought you said he was about to take the boy, he ain't no lawyer. Yeah, my brother is saying lawyer in jest or as a figure of speech, however you want to term it, because we know he about to take it. He's studying law. So he's saying it in that sense. We not saying that he a lawyer yet. So don't go come. He's not a lawyer and make you look like, because I know how you cats is. So, but before you go on into that, he's still been studying law and he getting ready to take the bar when you get done. So we know how these haters is. Every little thing you say, they try to pounce on it. Like they got any semblance of understanding anything that we sitting here talking about. But I just, because I'm super frustrated with these people. But
no, bro, these are the same people who calling people doctors and PhD scholars who ain't even graduated junior high school, man. So we ain't worried about these.
Exactly. I'm talking like you fourth grade dropouts want to try to question somebody's credibility. Like, miss me with that. Anyway, like he said, the lawyers have to represent your interests. So the fact that they presented a plea, they did that on his behalf. So everybody that's saying, I'm gonna wait to see how this play out, what you waiting for?
You're waiting for.
What you waiting for?
And
And with that being said, we got a bunch of people who making excuses for a person whose semen was found on a 14-year-old girl.
6 counts of it.
Who by this 14-year-old girl's account tried to force her to give him oral sex, gave her drugs and alcohol.
Drugs in her system, alcohol in her system, and mouth swollen, according to the police report.
Why are we making excuses for this dude? What is we waiting to see?
Well, it's crazy, bro.
The conscious community, the online conscious community. I'm not talking about the boots on the ground, people who actually in their community trying to make a difference. I'm not talking about the Amari Seneferus, the Zaki Barudis right here in St. Louis who actually do real work in their community. I'm not talking about them people. I'm talking about this online cult of personality worshiping crowd who will make excuses for somebody whose DNA was legitimately found on a 14-year-old. Those people, that community shot themselves in the head last week.
Yeah. And it's crazy how we've been having videos for years of other people telling people that these are the type of people that these people are. And then finally, one of them get caught up, and now people's eyes are bucked. It's like, nah, it shouldn't have been bucked, man. Birds of a feather flock together. We know who this dude claimed his spiritual father is. We know what this dude is in prison for, how many years he got, the STDs that were found on young boys and girls. He is a product of this man. And he also defends this man. So I don't see how people thinking that it's far-fetched that this dude is the same type of dude that his father was.
So let's get the elephant topic in the room out the way. Let's talk about Sinetta and the HOK. Now, everybody know I just did a dialogue with my brother right here about is Sinetta and the HOK good for the Black community? I proposed that it was good for the Black community because of the information it disseminate, because of the platform he done built where Black people then came on and tried and been able to disseminate different teachings and different information, etc. Whether it's information you agree with or disagree with. If you're a Christian and you get an opportunity to debunk that information, or you are a quote unquote conscious person and you coming on to disseminate it, if you're making money at his events, you're a vendor, all of that, I feel like that's good for the community. But here's where it took a left. It took a left turn for me, and everybody know I got tremendous respect for Sinetta, his platform, the whole demo. I've modeled my platform after his to a degree, all the sound effects, the soundboard, all of that. So this ain't about me not having respect for the man, but I saw the man because his non-committal stance on condemning Polite was questioned. I saw him call his friend a bitch. I saw him offer his friend a penis to suck because he questioning why you won't commit to condemning somebody whose DNA was found on a 14-year-old.
Come on, man.
But your man who rock with you is a female dog. He can suck a penis, but not this dude who had 6 specimens of sperm on a 14-year-old.
Mm.
If he found guilty, you done with him. But we all know that people can be found innocent in a court of law and be guilty of sin. So now you believe in the law The white man law is what you're gonna stand on in this situation. But you've been railing against the police and white supremacy your whole life. But now, if they render this man innocent, he good to go with you. That the 6 sperm specimens don't mean nothing. A little girl's swollen mouth don't mean nothing. The drugs in her system don't mean nothing.
Come on now.
And ain't nobody supposed to question you. Like this conspiracy theory idea about Polite, like he, Dr. Khalid Muhammad or Malcolm X or Dr. King or somebody, y'all miss me with that. He's a nobody. If Polite had bread, this dude talking about I got bread for a lawyer, y'all slandering my character. First of all, we can legit say whatever we want to say about you, bruh. We got free speech. What we can't say is that you guilty.
All right.
That's what we can't say. Nothing else we say about you is slander. Everything else we say about you is free speech. And Leandre, if I'm wrong, correct me. So if you had bread, like you say, I got bread for a lawyer if you slander me. No, if you had bread, you would have settled out of court just like everybody else do.
Yeah. Vince McMahon got caught with what? 6 assault, whatever sexual assault cases, harassment, paid the money. Didn't spend a day in jail. Right. That's real money, but still, you're still guilty of it. And when it comes to Sarnetta, as you know,
my bad, bro. My internet doing that unstable thing. So if I go out, you just keep rocking. But the fact is, if Polite had bread, like for real bread, he would have settled out of court.
Right.
And what he'll be telling the community is, I ain't feel like I'm a black man. I ain't want to risk going through a trial and getting hemmed up and all of that. That's what he would have said. And these sycophants in the dead conscious community would have ate that up.
Yeah.
Look what happened to Tupac. Look what happened to Mike Tyson. He would have made all them references. So the funny thing is, if dude really had bread, we wouldn't even be dealing with this whole conversation. You a broke scam artist because people with bread don't get evicted from apartments. Have you ever heard of somebody with bread get evicted from an apartment?
Right.
Matter of fact, have you ever heard of somebody with bread being in an apartment?
Being in an apartment. Condos, louse.
Like what is we talking about? So hey, I want to be clear, Sarnetta, I got love for you. I think everybody here know I done made that clear. Because I put my name on the line saying that you and your platform was good for the black community. But my nigga, you disappointed me with that bullshit you pulled on Garfield. And understand this, you ever call me a bitch, you ever offer me a penis, nigga, I'm not Garfield. Understand that. And I'm saying that with all due respect.
They tried to say it was a misunderstanding, but like you said, even let's say it wasn't a misunderstanding, based off of the position that Garfield was taking, yeah, if you took it that way, how you gonna tell somebody to suck your penis and call them a bitch?
No, bro.
For thinking the right thing, bro.
First of all, let's be clear. Sarnetta and Garfield got a friendship. I'm sure Sarnetta didn't get a lot for Garfield. Me and you got a brotherhood, and we didn't did a lot for each other. But it ain't nothing you can do short of disrespecting my family, violating my family in some kind of way that's gonna make me call you a female dog and offer you a penis. Right. True. Like we as grown men, we can't come out of our mouth with anything. I did that to Chris Harris, and I regret it to this day. Now, luckily, me and him was able to move past it, but I fully expected that we weren't gonna be able to. So for Sarnetta to come out of his mouth in that way to Garfield over some stuff that involved Polite is crazy to me.
Yeah.
And I'm saying that as somebody who literally, you know this, patterned my whole platform after Sinetta.
Yeah.
Legitimately argued with you on multiple occasions about why I think Sinetta is the bomb.com. And so I got to listen to this man call another brother who I respect a female dog and offer him a penis over Polite.
Over Polite, bro.
Who before the pedophilia was a known scammer.
So don't forget about the bro. Okay, let me ask you this first, bro. How long you and Jam been together, bro?
What we married 26 years, so 29 years.
29 years. Is Jam cousin kids your little cousins?
Absolutely.
There we go. This dude, we all heard the video, man. It ain't chopped up, it ain't muffled, none of that, bro. This dude said that the same dude that he defending and cussed out Garfield for, he said that this dude ran off with his little cousin at 15. And so he tried to pass that off as, oh, well, I was just mad. It was just speculation. Yeah, I know I called him Dr. York and I was talking about that and all that. But now you have a case where we have 6 semen stains on a 14-year-old. I don't even see how it's even logical for this person to even make an excuse.
Let me say this. I don't even want to bring that situation up because, and this is why. Sinetta went in on that conversation, on that situation, and was actually pushing forward on it. The mother apparently retracted it. So he done said several times when I was on that, the mother retracted her statement. So what y'all want me to do? And if everybody remember, now this is in his defense. Polite wasn't coming on his platform. The people started asking for Polite again. So I understood then. Okay, if the mama saying that ain't true, if the mama saying it ain't what I thought it was, and the people asking for him, okay, I'll bring him back on. I know. Let me finish. Let me finish, and I'm gonna let you push back. And on top of that, I know I'm gonna get hella views. So I bet. Now this situation to me is clear cut. It ain't nothing subjective about it. His sperm was on her. But go ahead.
Now I was just gonna say, I understand. I heard him say that too, and I don't have no reason to doubt him that the mother didn't go all the way through with it. But this is his little cousin. He knew the situation too, bro. Now I ain't saying you had to go press charges or had to go file none or whatever. He could have came to the community that he calls family and let the family know that this is the type of person that this dude was. You see what I'm saying? And not go back on it because when he say, well, I didn't mean it like that, or I didn't want to say it like, okay, well now you're going back on it. And then you come back and say, well, okay, well, I said this, I said that because the mama didn't want to. Okay, well, which one is it? You see, so again, that makes to do with a pathological liar. But when it go back to the Polite stuff, he knew the characteristics of this dude Polite back then, and he admitted it himself. So like, it ain't no getting around it. If the mama wanted to press charges and go ahead with it or not, you still knew what type of dude this dude was by him running off with your little cousin way back then, by you admitting that the father saw them in the store and Polite ducked off and did all that. You should have kept this dude, you should have kept this dude away from the community that you call family first. And then secondly, you should have never had this dude back on your platform knowing that this was the type of dude that this dude was. And not only that, with all the scams and all that stuff, because Sinetta tried to make it seem like, well, when Polite got accused of scamming and all that was after he left my platform. That's a lie, bro. People have been putting out videos about Polite scamming them, bro, ever since 2013, bro. Right around the time when I was watching it, bro. Like, so like, that's a lie, bro.
Craig, what we need to wait till the 7th about if his sperm was on, if her lips were swollen. If her lips were swollen, she had drugs in her system, and his sperm was on her. What we need to wait till the 7th for? I ain't assuming. I ain't assuming. Like, ain't nothing to assume about that.
He pleading, Craig?
No. Forget that he pleaded. His sperm matched the sperm on her clothes. She had drugs in her system. Her lips were swollen, and she woke up with his fingers down her throat. What we need to know?
What if
and her mother took her to the hospital, and she reported a sexual assault. So
that
what we need to know?
That same night, not the next day, not that same night.
And if he played, what full details are we gonna get on the 7th?
Right,
outside of him pleading.
Now watch this. You don't plead to nothing if you ain't. If it's, I ain't gonna say nothing. Let's say this: you ain't finna plead to sexual assault of a minor if you ain't do it, bro. We finna go to trial. We finna go to trial, and y'all finna have to give all y'all proof, and let my defense team give all their proof, and we're gonna see who had the best proof. I ain't finna plead out to something I didn't do, and not go to trial. Come on, man. What is y'all talking about, bro?
Hey, look,
if you innocent of something, but you go to trial.
Let me tell y'all something. I'm telling y'all this now, and my word is my bond. If anybody ever accuse me of rape, pedophilia, I'm going to trial because I know damn well I ain't do it.
Going to trial every time, bro.
I know I ain't do it. And what you ain't gonna find is my sperm. It would literally just be an accusation. Ain't gonna be no DNA because I don't even let other people's kids sit on my lap. My old man told me that years ago. He ain't even my nieces don't even sit on my lap because it's just too much stuff going on. And I thought Pops was being like extra, but I get it. I get it. So all I'm saying is I don't know what people like. What's the assumption when his DNA is on him? Don't nobody want this to have happened to that child.
Right.
But his DNA was on her.
No speculation. It's a fact that they served him a warrant because she gave the story. She said what she said. She gave the clothes. They found the semen stains on her. They served this dude a warrant. They want to pick this dude up for him to get them semen stains. I mean, for him to give them semen. He gave them semen and it matched. That's a fact. Ain't no getting around that. So come on, man. I said it
before and I said it again. So what we talking about now ain't got nothing to do with JJ. I said JJ was innocent until proven guilty because it been a lot of white women who done accused black men of doing stuff that they didn't do. Period. So this ain't about JJ.
This ain't about JJ, bro. All right. But like when it comes to that, like I'm not saying one crime is even over the other. But if I had to choose one, I don't know, man. Like I definitely couldn't choose.
When did the story change multiple times?
It can't be a pedophile, man.
When did the story change?
What you mean?
Craig said the story changed multiple times. I ain't heard no multiple stories.
What story?
He said, plus I'm looking at how the story changed multiple times revolving around Polite in this situation.
Bro, no. We going off of what happened at the court hearing Tuesday. This is just a couple of days ago, bro. We ain't going off of a couple of days ago, bro. The story ain't changed at all. Put it like this. Let's say the story has changed. Guess what's a fact? Hello, wait, DMG. Let's say we got 6 different stories, right? Guess what's a fact in our 6 different stories? He got 6 semen stains on this little girl. That's all that matter, bro. Come on now. That's all that matter, bro.
Yeah, and look, again, to me, I don't know why we questioning JJ 7000 about accusations made against him by a white woman, because we didn't see whole cities get burned down because a white woman lied on a black man.
Nah, I ain't going that far with it, but
yeah. I'm going that far. Like I'm hard pressed to believe a white woman when she accused a black man of doing something, given that it been black men dying throughout our history because a white woman lied. So look, I'm dude from CB4, blackity black.
Blacker than black, and so I'm black.
I'm not like I ain't getting caught up because a white woman cried, "Oh, the big bad black man." I'm not getting caught up.
I mean, so, I will say I will say this though. I will say this, and JJ, correct me if I'm wrong, but I know I'm not. I heard JJ not denying that he did it. He denying he's giving an explanation for why he did it. So
I'm gonna drop the link at you, but I ain't finna argue about JJ because we talking about how the community.
This ain't about JJ.
The dude that's a cute. Because look, this what it all come down to. The very accusation should point to his ostracization. You don't. When do a community wrap their arms around a pedophile? When is that okay? Now, okay, let me correct it. When is it okay for a community to wrap their arms around an alleged pedophile?
And what kind of community is that to do that?
And what kind of community is it that does such a thing?
Come on, man.
When you got a chat full of people making excuses for why a man's sperm would be on a 14-year-old girl, a 30-something-year-old man. I just want to know, because let me ask y'all this: if Polite was a white man and his sperm, it was six specimens of sperm on a girl,
6,
and she woke up with his hands down her throat and had drugs in her system, and went back to her mama talking about don't say nothing because you're gonna ruin my career. Would we have that same energy? Would we be saying, let's wait and see what happened?
And isn't it funny how the dude haven't denied it at all. Y'all know he on YouTube, right? Y'all know he's still dropping videos, right? He haven't denied that he didn't do. Now he denied that he ain't took a plea, but he ain't denied that it was his feeling thing on his girl.
Hey, Classic Craig, that's the thing. He ain't eager to jump on Sonetta and talk about it. He not. You must didn't hear his exchange with Wack 100. Because what he told Wack, when Wack say, is you gonna do an interview with Sonetta in due time? In due time? I thought you was doing it on the 7th.
I know what Craig mean by that, bro. If I can address that, he's eager to do it so that he could be seen in a certain type of light. Like, Polite is known from the conscious community for being in the conscious community, and the most people who are in the conscious community follow Sonetta. So if he's gonna give his side of the story, the best place to come to give my side of the story would be to the community who love me the most. Like, that's just business. You know what I'm saying? So I totally get the business behind it.
Hey, bad hombre, I think you a lawyer. When I drop the link, I need you to come in, because if I'm going about this the wrong way, I want you and Leandre to check me.
Okay, so drop the link. Drop the link there. Let's just hold him in the back chat.
I'm just curious as to why it's okay to wrap your arms around an alleged pedophile. Like, if we gonna wait and see what happened, then let's wait and see what happened. Period. Don't start victim shaming and talking about it could be this and it could be she could have had on her mama clothes and all this stuff. Let's not make excuses for this Negro. Let's just wait and see. Let's push him off to the side and actually wait and see what happened. But I see people making excuses for him.
That's excuses, bro.
And that makes me sick.
Because now he said that Polite can't talk about it. Well, it's funny how just the other day he came on the live to talk about how he didn't take a plea deal and how that ain't true, and people who he talking about it, bro. Like, so miss me with that. The thing is, he haven't confirmed or denied, and specifically denied. He haven't denied the allegations, but he denied everything else. He ain't denied that though. So again, when you got 6 semen stains on somebody, you can't do nothing but cop out unless you're gonna go to trial. That's all it is, bro. Wow, come on, man. If you've been to just traffic court, let's just say traffic court. When you go to traffic court, they offer you to pay the fine.
Highlight Leandre comment.
Okay. In traffic court, they offer you to pay the fine, or you can go do community service, or you can go take a driver's test, and like all these different things that you can do just for one thing. this dude copped out for a reason because it wasn't no doubt that the 6 semen stains he had on her was true, just like it wasn't no doubt that you was speeding or that you ran through red light or whatever it was that got you that ticket to why you had to go to court in the first place. This dude took a plea, man. Like, what's wrong with y'all? Go ahead, DMG. Hello, the young Gray say.
Like I said, I read it.
No, I'm finna read it for the audience. It says he can talk about it. There is no barrier from doing so. R. Kelly did an interview with Gayle. Hell, Trump is doing interviews with a 70-count indictment. He may be advised not to, but that's not can't. Right. And I agree with Leandre. He can talk about it. He just talked about him not taking the plea deal just the other day. Like, what are y'all talking about, bro?
So all I'm saying is this. When you got an entire online community putting their arms around a man who is an alleged pedophile, again, the accusation alone warrants ostracization. So when they put their arms around this alleged pedophile, this man who potentially harmed a child, that community is dead. All that pro-black, we about black people.
The black woman God.
The black woman God. we honor the black woman. All of that is dead. Because if they really was about black women, the accusation alone that he harmed a black girl would warrant his ostracization. But it don't. Because they personality worship these Negroes. We got Shaka Amos wearing makeup.
Come on.
Wearing makeup and admittedly grooming his former girlfriend's daughter.
Come on,
so
bro.
After she turned 18, he started sleeping with her.
Bro, a bald head dude with a side lock. Bro.
And we still got these Negroes coming on and we cheering them on.
Come on, bro. Come on, bro.
He admitted to having a relationship with a girl who he watched grow up.
Raised her. Help raise her. Like, come on, man.
Like, what is we talking about?
What are we talking about, bro? Bro, a bald head dude.
Y'all want to bring up Jeremiah Judah getting accused by a white woman?
Like, come on, bro. Bro, it's crazy, bro. A bald head dude with a what Inky say? A sold in side lock. Bro, this dude like 60-something years old. If we saw somebody like that in our community today, if we just happened to hop out the car at a corner store at the mom and pop shop to get a hamburger and saw a dude like this, we would think that dude was on crack, bro.
Let's think about the character.
Hold on, wait, DMG. This DMG. Think about what I'm saying, bro. A bald-headed dude, close to his 60s, with a sold-in side lock that's not even gray, because you know if he's 60, he got gray hairs. So it's black all day. This dude gets to come on.
My man Craig say we narrative spinners. What did I spin?
We didn't bring up nothing but what's in the documents, bro. And what happened? Bro? Go watch the trial, bro. I mean, not the trial. Go watch the pre-trial, bro. It's online.
And real quick, Craig, you an admin. You don't even need the link. Just come in.
Just come on, Craig. Come on in. But DMG, drop the link in the chat, bro. I want to hear what Leandre got to say. Definitely. I want to hear JJ too.
Andre, the voice boys, come on in.
Like, bro, it's crazy. It's now. And
real quick. NoBoDy is running the panel because I'm gonna be in and out. Craig is running the panel with him.
Yeah, and I'm not gonna be on too long.
When they say it's time to move on, just move on. I don't want no arguing back and forth. Just speak your speech and move on to the next person, and we'll get back around to you.
Yeah. And like we were saying, DMG finna leave. Y'all know I'm the co-host. Let's go. Craig, third in command as it comes to what's going on tonight. I don't plan on being on too long either. So yeah, when DMG drop off, y'all know what it is. When I drop off, y'all know what it is. Craig, my dude. But man, Craig, bro, you tripping, bro. Bro, you tripping, bro. Man, again, I would only have to assume that you haven't seen the pre-trial. The pre-trial is on YouTube. It happened on Zoom. The reason why Polite wasn't there because most of the things that they were having in court, it was online, bro. So
hey, NoBoDy, real quick. Hey, Craig, so it wouldn't let you come in? Can you hear us, Craig?
Which one? You hear me? You hear me?
It wouldn't let you come in?
I'm in now. I ain't want to come in uninvited. I want you to send me the link.
Bro.
Oh man, hey, listen,
invited, bro. Come on, man.
I want him to send me the link because he hot right now.
No,
DMG hot.
I ain't hot.
You hot, nigga.
I ain't hot. I just
you hot.
He hot, but still.
I'm just turned up.
Nobody hot too. You hot too. Y'all,
I'm chilling, bro.
Before I go eat this food my aunt made for me, I just want to say this, Craig. You ain't never got to ask for the link. When we on and you want to come on,
no. I see you don't want to violate.
Craig, you got a whole show during the week on this channel, bro. You got to listen your order, my bro. Come on,
You fan.
I'm fan, bro.
You ain't over me, but you got to listen,
y'all run the panel. I'll be right back. Make sure y'all let JJ speak his
JJ.
JJ, hold on. Okay. Hold on, wait. I'm gonna run this real quick. Let me see who all we got on the panel real quick. I know we got the brother Craig. I know we got JJ. Who's the other brother in the corner? Who is that?
No, that's me.
What's your name?
Dre.
All right.
Hey, real quick, that's my master teacher, Andre the Voice Boy. Make sure you let him speak.
You know I know you.
That's Reverend Dollar B. Green. So, hey, let my master teacher have his say. I'm Luke Skywalker, but that's Obi-Wan Kenobi.
Yeah, give me a name I know. Come on now, Dre. You know I know you, bro.
Don't it say Rico Swap, Dre? Or just say Rico Swap? What does it say? It say Rico
Swap. It don't say nothing at all because
it says so Rico Swap, Dre. Oh, maybe because
they ain't got it. They ain't got
no name by it, bro. They ain't got it. But okay, JJ. Okay, look, we're gonna go to JJ first.
Let me make that to JJ. I do not want no smoke.
Wait. Okay, we're gonna go to Craig first. We're gonna go to Craig. We're gonna go to Craig first, then we're gonna go to JJ, and then we're gonna go to Dre. But everybody don't be too long-winded. And kind of stick to the topic. Please stick to the topic. This ain't about JJ. Go ahead.
JJ, I want this topic to be about you. I brought it up for a particular reason that we can have this discussion later because it's matter in your case too. Right? I know what I'm saying. Sometimes we jump out the window, and I jumped out the window with you, bro. And you know what I'm saying? And I'm admitting to that. You know what I'm saying? That's what I'm saying to you. So that's all I'm saying. Now we go back to
you. Good dude, man. Pretty good dude. I'll vouch for that. Go ahead, JJ.
Yeah, man, because I was about to go in, brother. Yeah, okay, brother. All I'm saying, there's a lot of people who had all that energy for me, wishing for me to go to prison. I already got my verdict. Over a domestic situation, I'm not the only brother in America that got into an argument with a woman that put their hands on you. And then she even tried to attack me with a fucking hammer. That's the part where you cross the goddamn line. That's the part where JJ got to defend them goddamn self by any means motherfucking necessary, man or woman. And if you niggas can't understand that, I don't give a fuck. But I'm sick of y'all bringing that shit up. Oh, JJ's a woman, but no. JJ's a defender of his goddamn life. Proper preparation prevents poor performance. I got to defend my shit by any means necessary. I don't give a fuck who it is. But you niggas want to steady try to put this on my back like I'm some kind of woman beater, and that shit is farthest from the goddamn truth. But the problem is, y'all went on a rampage even when they violated my goddamn parole. I mean my bond. I paid $7,500 to get out, and they bond because the ankle monitor went out. You niggas like, yeah, he gone. Hip hip parade. I told y'all, JJ, you got to do this. All you niggas. So the lawyer was fucked up. I had to do per se, defend my goddamn self the best I could. But trust me, if I'd had money, look, I lost my job, but if I'd had money to go to court with this shit trial, I would have did it.
JJ, you just heard DMG give a caveat for you. and even give a defense for you, bro, based off that
Oh, he did it in
situation.
the beginning. He was
Now,
like,
right.
I already remember
Now
that. I
watch this.
remember that.
Watch this. This is nothing compared to the topic of the situation, bro.
Nothing
So
compared to
look, no, give me your. Now that you've explained that, give me your
the.
outlook on this polite
All right,
case
hold
and
on.
Sayura
Let me just
and house of country.
let me just say this real quick. Yeah, this is
But
nothing. My what happened to me don't even compare to what polite is. So I'm trying to figure out where is the goddamn uproar with some of you niggas that had it for me.
thank you.
That's the shit that I'm pointing out. And I'm sitting back, look, oh, let's give it a wait. Let's give it a try. Even though it's seeming all over the little girl. And you niggas
Shit,
talking about let's wait. How did the ejaculation happen then? You niggas is talking about let's wait. Now you niggas is fanboys. Polite ain't coming back to save you Hotep motherfucking mummy niggas. The shit pseudo 2013, the shit is played out. The shit
right.
used to work, but the shit, the women, propofol gland can produce semen to create life without men. All this shit he had you niggas bamboozled on, and y'all was regurgitating the shit.
Come on,
Black
Jay.
But
woman
like I
is
say,
God,
I'm gonna land my plane real quick. I'm gonna land my
Black
plane.
woman is
Like I
God,
said, I
JJ.
want you
Black
guys
woman is God.
to have
Let
the
Jay land.
same energy. Hold up, bro.
Let
Where's
Jay
that
land.
energy?
Go ahead, Jay.
Hey, look, I say I want Plank to go to prison like y'all did me. His shit way worse, but you niggas, let's wait. That's some fake ass shit. And I'm glad to see the fake ass niggas because it let me know you niggas just don't like me. You fanboys are polite because you let them get away with some shit that way out surpassed what I did in a domestic situation. You niggas act like I killed somebody, but this nigga got semen all over the goddamn dress, and you niggas talking about let's wait. How did ejaculation happen for you niggas to say let's wait? I want to hear it right now.
All right now, I got you, JJ. Hello, nobody. Slow
All
down.
right. Go
I
ahead,
got
real
you,
quick.
JJ.
Dre
No,
Nixon. Go ahead.
ain't no real
Go
quick,
ahead.
bro.
Go ahead.
Ain't no
Go.
real quick. Okay, JJ. I'm saying right now you being a narrative spinner. I'm saying that right now because your case had a lot to do with people. Not right now. You basically said because this guy big up black women, right? With the Y chromosome bullshit, right? We know it's pseudo. He big up black women, and a lot of people love them some black women. So if he make up this false pseudo narrative, and now he get accused of something that we don't know. We don't know. We just going out by old evidence.
What a court papers? What a court
Hold
papers for
on,
JJ like you have
nobody.
up for life?
Hold on, nobody.
I'm asking you, Craig. What a
No.
court
I
papers
don't need
for
you to
JJ
ask. I don't
like
need
we
you to
have up
ask
for life?
nothing right now. Don't ask shit right now.
Build nobody. This all be cordial on this.
Brother, can I respond to this nonsense?
No.
No,
Hold on.
Craig,
JJ, I'm
This
about to
dude
finish.
right here, man.
Craig got to
JJ,
finish.
I'm
Let
about
Craig
to
finish.
finish.
Let
I'm
Craig
gonna
finish.
let you have the flow, JJ.
Yeah.
I mean, your whole
I'm gonna
logic
let you
and
have the flow.
reasoning
I
is
Hey
know
y'all,
this.
everybody,
I
hold on,
mean,
wait, everybody pause. Everybody
the
pause.
fuck?
We got about 2 to 3 minutes left on this. We're gonna let Craig give his spiel. We're gonna let JJ respond, and then we're
I
gonna get
can't even.
hold up, wait. Hold on, Craig.
Hold on.
And then
I'm
we're gonna
ready,
get to
bro. You
Dre
gonna make
and
me
let Dre give
forget,
his
bro.
spiel. Go ahead. No, it's on
Well,
you, Craig, right now. Go ahead.
I don't need no, because this is a touchy subject, right? On all parts. Ain't nobody taking up for no goddamn, that's what I'm saying. Y'all had these fanboys of polite, and y'all trying to mix people up with people know, like, how people get down. I know how people get down. Like I know every aspect of the game, bro. I was a jailhouse lawyer, so I know how every aspect of the game go. You know what I'm saying? So I know niggas went to school about it, blase, blase, right? I would actually get the charge, fight my charge, fought plenty of other people charged on some jailhouse shit, right? So I already know how the game. A lot of niggas guilty and try to get out of situation. I'm just saying, when it comes to this plea deal, y'all don't know what the motherfucker finna get plea for. Y'all just assume it based off these old reports, and a lot of them old reports, a lot of that shit got knocked down. That's why they took 2 accounts off because it wasn't true. And one of them was the oral sex shit. That shit got took out. They had no evidence of that. So I'm saying they ain't have no evidence for that. He's doing a strategy, and we don't know what the fuck it is until to July the 7th, bro. And when the paperwork get there, we gonna know if the
Little
nigga
girl
did
in
it or not.
Miami, bro, in a hotel room, bro. You just trying to
Bro,
overlook that
it
shit
doesn't matter.
late
It
night.
doesn't matter.
What was he doing, bro? Why was her mouth busted up,
bro, when you try to
nigga?
when you
Huh?
okay. And
But
this
you
is
trying to
why
make
I
some kind of
say
goddamn
black men.
fanboy.
Hey, hold on. This is why I have a propaganda campaign. Hold on, I got you. This is why I got a propaganda campaign that black men should not be a father to no black women. This is what my new campaign is based off this. That's all I'm believing right there. Because we play too much, bro. And that's why I stopped being a stepfather to black women. You know what I'm saying? I only care about my kids. Forget the rest of the community. Go ahead.
JJ, it's on you, bro. Take yourself off mute. When JJ get done, we're going to Dre, and we're finna get back to the topic. Go ahead, JJ. Well, JJ not here. Dre, it's on you, my brother.
Yeah, I'm gonna stay on the topic. You can hear me?
Yes, I can hear you, bro.
Yeah. So, as I've spoken to DMG and a few people who are close, like I've had my own personal experiences with Polite on a like face to face. Once again, like I think people. One thing I told DMG and I told Garfield in private, I think one thing I know is that people are so used to the con artistry of Polite, the hornswoggling of people, the fact that he speaks a non sequitur, and he's very, he's not smart at all. He's crafty and he's rehearsed. There's a total difference. Anyone who's smart knows Polite isn't smart. I'll never forget, he did an actual interview. One of his last interviews with Sonetta, with that actual woman who's the mother of that child. And I was with a person who's a nurse, I'm talking about a surgical nurse. And we are in the living room watching it while he's talking health, cracking up because he does not know what he's talking about. The point I'm making is this. Look, I've known him for a lot longer than most of y'all know him. So you got to understand, this man once said that Dr. Sebi left him a mountain. Like, do you understand how stupid that is, right? And if you understand money, you understand he has none. If you have money, you don't have enough time to be on the internet begging for someone to send you $2,000 to buy credit restoration. If you have money, you don't have the time to be selling PPP courses, right? Why? Because it's illegal. The point I'm making is all of those things are predatory behavior. One thing you all have to realize is that a pedophile may not necessarily be a con artist, but you have a high propensity of a con artist being a pedophile. Why? Because it's predatory behavior. And another thing y'all need to understand is that if JJ, I'm gonna mess with JJ. If Craig and them dudes,
if y'all didn't understand what the brother just said, it takes the same characteristics. Go ahead, bro.
Right. It's literally on the same scale.
So all drug dealers are pedophiles.
You make no sense
bro.
by saying
Come on, man, bro.
Come on,
you make no sense by saying that. But I will say, listen, so the point I'm making is that when you look at Polite, even this panel, y'all might argue after I get off and y'all might have y'all scruffles. But you know what y'all gonna end up saying? I'm sorry, right? Tell me one instance with all the allegations that Polite, I'm talking about from being left a mountain by Dr. Sebi, from having condominiums, from selling PPP courses when a lot of people got bumped off of those PPP courses, which we call gold in the crisis. From him now begging for $2,000, which is going to his lawyer, which you think is going to your credit restoration. When have you ever heard Polite say, I'm sorry?
Come on.
when you understand logic and just rationale of the human mind, to err is human, right? If I step on your shoe, the first thing I'm gonna say is I'm sorry, right? So you telling me 1,000 people is saying, yo, bro, what's up with my money? Yo, hit the refund button. There is no refund button. What are you talking about? Right? So the point I'm making is
you know how far you gotta go on Amazon before you find the refund.
See, this is the thing. This is the thing, right? Let me show you why you gotta
What the
understand
fuck
what
is y'all talking about right now?
Oh, Craig, catch up, bro. Catch up, bro.
Yo, this.
Y'all making a scam artist into a predator, bro.
Bro,
That ain't
you
trying to
said,
make a
hold on. Say it
predator.
again. You
All
say
right,
he's a what?
Hold
No,
on.
I
Y'all
want him
are
to say the word.
scam
What is
artist
he?
into being terrible right
So
now.
say it again. He's a
I
simp
now
artist, right?
I
Hold
understand the
up,
predator.
Craig.
That's all I'm saying.
his
I
daughter
understand
I'm
went
trying to hear.
from his
Craig.
daughter to his wife, bro. His
Hold
daughter
up,
went from his
hold up,
daughter to his wife,
JJ.
Craig. How did that happen?
Wait,
All right.
JJ. Pause him real quick. Craig, you had a
You
little
can have
pushback, bro. Hold up, Craig, you had a little pushback. I want to give you 15 seconds to push back to what me and Dre was agreeing on, and I'm gonna let Dre address it. After that, we gotta get to the next brother. Go ahead, Craig.
Yeah, I just need 15. I'm saying by making that analogy, I get them. It's predatory, right? Scale models are predatory, but I'm
Right.
saying you cannot compare a child molester to a scam artist. Like I think it's illegal. It's like saying
Hold that.
all
Hold that
drug
thought.
dealers are. It's like all drug dealers are fucking child molesters to me right
Bro,
now,
I
right?
Okay, pause right there. We got you, Craig. We got you. Dre, address that, bro.
I said this again. I said a pedophile may not necessarily be a con artist, but a con artist has predatory behavior. So,
That's what he
Craig,
said.
if your thought process was actually valid, right? So let's play your game then. Then why would his silly so-called pseudo wife, who knows she's collecting money on his behalf because he's scamming, have her daughter with a predator because she know? Listen, I'm rocking with this dude that's robbing black people. And
Yeah, he robbing black people. I agree with that.
Listen, it's at the same. You're missing the point. You know this man has no moral base.
Come on.
No moral base. No more. I think you made that one up though. But go ahead.
All right, hold on, Craig. Let him finish. We're going to classic next, bro. Come on, Dre.
What did I make up?
You made up he have no moral base. I ain't saying he got morals. It's just his morals are different from my morals.
No, bro.
So he robbed you of your money, dodges you. That means his morals is just different from yours.
Yeah, because I ain't gonna get no niggas my money. I ain't gonna get niggas my money on the internet.
Come on, bro.
That dumbass niggas do that shit.
All right, we're gonna pause right there. We're gonna pause right there. Come on, Craig.
His daughter became his wife.
Let me land my plane on this. See, what Craig is doing is showing you why the community like we will make up every excuse for this guy.
Wow.
You understand where I'm coming from? At the end of the day, he's always been a sucker. He's always been
Let him finish, bro. Come on, man.
He's always been non sequitur. And once I realized in front of my face the type of person he was, is when I went on my campaign against him. Because the one thing, even when I'm not cool with Jeremiah Judah no more, but when I was cool with Jeremiah Judah, I used to tell Jeremiah Judah on the phone, he can't outshine me on some fly shit. Pause. And I'm not saying this on some braggadocio hyperbole, but that design and all that, he can't do that. Like a lot of people, he can, flash the he can't do that with me, right? So because I have just as much, the point I'm making is that when you look at his overall, the man came in as a pseudo nutritionist under the Dr. Sebi diet and all that. Then he became this metaphysical, I'm going to teach you about the astral projecting to the third dimension. And then all of a sudden, he started scamming you on the status correction. You never heard sorry for that. Then he got caught red-handed with condominiums. You never heard him address that.
Go for that. I wrote these books and you didn't get your books.
Listen, the man, this is the only man that wrote 90 books, but never quoted from one of his books.
Come on, man.
Tell me once you heard polite quote from one of his books.
He have quoted from it, but go ahead.
Please tell me what he quoted from.
God. No, wait before we go down that rabbit hole. Wait, everybody pause. Wait before we go down that rabbit hole. Hold up, wait, everybody pause. Everybody on this panel has spoken at least once. I want to get to classic real quick.
All right, let me
y'all
just,
willing to stay on, stay on.
And I'm just it. So condominiums, 90 books, status correction, Dr. Sebi diet, Golden Crisis, which is the PP loan scam.
How you think believe that Dr. Sebi
Come
died?
on, Craig.
Hold
Let
on,
him
Craig.
listen. Let him
Craig, please,
finish the
Craig.
list,
Craig,
bro.
let him land, Craig.
And
Let
Yeah, I
him
want to hear
land,
the
bro.
list of scams. Go back up
and
with the
Right,
list of
list them.
scams again, bro.
so finally,
Go ahead,
as
Craig.
I was saying, with the whole the new thing, which is the credit restoration, with the fraudulent, which is everyone's doing it right now. You'll never hear him concede any guilt. All he's doing is wearing yesterday's designer, looking crazy and telling you that you broke. But now, listen, I don't care whether he gets off innocent again. He's always been the same person. The difference is, if y'all was to ride one of these dudes, Ratchet Craig, they would have been on your head in Memphis. And you know that. If you was doing that in the streets, they would have popped your head off. That's all I'm gonna say.
What the fuck they wouldn't?
There you go.
Yeah, okay.
There we go. All right, hold on.
Well,
Let's get
I didn't do this shit.
Craig.
I
Let's get
didn't
to
do this.
classic.
I don't give a fuck what a
Hold on,
nigga
Craig,
treat
Craig,
me, yo.
Craig,
Hold on.
Craig, right,
No.
Craig, right, Craig,
I don't give
write
a
that
fuck
down,
what
Craig.
I didn't do it. If I
Oh,
didn't
man,
do
man,
it,
you messing up the
Pause,
show,
Craig. Come on,
bro.
Craig.
You messing up
Pause
the
real
they
show.
got me fucked up. They got me messed
Craig,
up, bro. I'm just,
Okay, we
Craig.
heard
you
you.
can't
You
say
messed
that
up the
shit.
show.
Go ahead.
Damn,
Come on,
messing up the
Craig.
show, man.
And you know I'm for you, bro. Come on, bro. Come on, don't do me, bro. Come on. Go ahead, classic, bro. Do you want to speak to the topic or speak to anything that you just heard? I would prefer that you speak to the topic, but you can say whatever you want to. Freedom of speech over here. But the topic is R.I.P. to the conscious community.
I'm gonna tell you this, right? I'm gonna just. I don't really like polite. You know what I'm saying? But one thing I'm looking at a little bit is he's a bit too cocky about. He's too comfortable with the situation. All right. Looking at individuals who've done things, who messed with children, right? They're not at peace. You know what I'm saying? Now, just like what my brother Andre said, Polite's a scam artist. Ratchet know he's a scam artist. Jeremiah Judah know he's a scam artist. Nobody, he's a scam artist, right?
Right.
Scam artists that I always paid attention to is their level of bravado and them being at peace. I don't see Polite sad or upset or anything. I don't see Polite worried about none of this. He's saying stop throwing out misinformation, and when this is over, I'm coming for certain people who pretty much slandered my name. Now, that's a big thing to me. Now, it's another thing I want to address too, right? I don't think too many people really give a fuck about the little girl. I really think a lot of people wish Polite really did that to the little girl so they can say, I was right about Polite all this time. He scammed everybody and he raped the little girl. I was right. I did this. You don't give a fuck about the little girl. You don't. Yeah. You don't. You don't. You really hope that he's actually a motherfucking goddamn child molester. And I just say this to everybody. It's kind of weird at the end of the motherfucking day. You know what I'm saying?
So the little girl lying?
Hold up. I'm not done. Hold up. Because when you got other motherfuckers, right, who did worse and they were automatically crucified, right? Because the shit was like too fast. It was hook, line.
Who did less or worse?
Say this, right? They didn't have that much attention as Polite at all. They did. They were just looking at it on Facebook. Oh, he raped a little girl. Just went past it. Because a motherfucker got a hatred and motherfucking goddamn me jealousy or envy.
Try to keep it down.
A little bit more. Come on, let me roll. Please, bro.
No, just try to hold down some of the profanity. But go ahead.
Roll, Chief. Let me roll. So
yeah, roll. But try to hold down some profanity.
I noticed that at the end of the day, right, that because people have an animosity towards this man, they're automatically running with the whole, it's our turn to get Polite. That's what I'm saying. It's kind of sick, man. These motherfuckers don't give a fuck about
y'all do the same thing, bro.
Hold on, man. Let them land, Jay. All I'm asking, classic, just try to hold down some of the profanity, but go ahead and land, bro. You good.
I'm just saying this, right? I want to look at the whole case when it's completed. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm not going to be like, oh, no, he didn't do it. Oh, yeah, he did it and stuff like that. Because, like, come on, man. Like, this is the black community, man. Black neighborhood, black whatever the hood. We have women who use children to destroy men at certain times, right? We have that.
Oh, really?
Act like
that's true.
Not exist, and I land my plane.
No, that's true.
No, that's 100% accurate. I agree
I
with
ain't
that part.
saying this is the case in that, but yeah, that's true. But go ahead, JJ.
You can't say it's the case. Okay. You got to
No, it's on
buy
JJ.
well here to commit crime.
I guess is this brother named JJ or what?
No, you JJ. It's on you, bro.
Oh, okay. I thought there was another JJ on here.
No, you the only one in the Tories, JJ. Nigga,
Let
speak
him
your
go.
What's going on, man? To me,
Craig
man.
speak,
Craig
nigga.
Yeah, let me. Yeah,
come on,
man.
Craig. Let him go, bro.
No,
You good, Craig.
I'll give you a proper introduction. Slow
Go
your
ahead.
ass down a little
Go
bit,
ahead,
though,
bro.
man.
You can
All right,
speak,
come
man.
on. We got you,
Go
Craig.
ahead.
I gotta give JJ a proper introduction because
Okay. What's the intro?
I
I
was
don't
one of
need
the
one,
people.
man. I just want to speak on the topic,
I
bro.
was
Okay.
one of the people that he's
Come on,
talking about. I was
come on,
their
Craig.
guy.
Come on, Craig.
Right.
My brother.
That's what I'm
Now let
saying, man.
JJ go. Let's
You
keep it
was
orderly,
one of
bro.
those people. It's a lot. It's about eight or 10 of them, man. But in this 8 or 10, I'm sitting back waiting and watching. And now about 7 of them talking about, hey, man, let's just wait for polite. Let's just wait. Let's wait. But I'm like, brother, this brother is notorious for being with younger women. Ratchet Neck was his daughter at one point. 5 years later, she's his wife.
Tashia Barnes.
Come on, man.
That's her real name. Go
So
look it
is
up.
this too far fetched? But this is even worse. Now semen has ejaculated out of this man's body onto this girl. We don't know how. We're gonna wait and see. We're gonna say DNA don't count now. But if they got, but
JJ, when it's never good for. I mean, what? No. Explain this to
yeah,
me. How is it possible for 6 semen stains to be found on the clothing or the individual? Show me a way that's possible, bro.
you would have to ask Bill Clinton that type of certain situation, and hey, it happens. It didn't happen. He couldn't get out of it. What makes you think Polite gonna get away from it? Come on, man.
The key is like JJ said.
Right. But this the kid. This a kid in her mouth. Hold up, her mouth swollen. Everybody, her
The key
mouth.
is like JJ said. Riot. He also accosted at 16. He got her at 16 years old. That is predatory behavior.
Right,
according to Sarnetta.
No, according
14.
to him. According to
I'm just saying. I'm saying according to the cousin, well, by marriage, who it was. He said 14, 16, but 16, same thing.
He said out of her own mouth on Jesse Lee Peterson's show when I was working in the bookstore, she goes like this: I was 17. No, I was really 16, and he came to me. That's what she said. That is predatory behavior. That's what I'm saying.
Either way, right? Either way, yeah.
And he got a pass from the community on that one. Now it's sickening to me that y'all gonna try to let's wait. How do you wait for 6 semen stains? He already came. It's there. It's there, bro. There's no other person that could be okay. This is his shit, and y'all gonna say let's wait.
I got.
Hold on. What if
I'm gonna say one more thing. I'm gonna land, bro. I cannot finish, bro. I wasn't done though.
Okay, go ahead.
Let me just say this at the end. At the end, right here. This is all I'm saying. Okay, but even how did their mouth get busted open, bro? So what? Now what was he doing with that? Even if we throw out, okay, so that's dropped. The mouth bust part.
Yeah, the mouth bust and the oral sex.
Okay, so let me ask you this. So she didn't have a busted mouth. She didn't have a bust. She didn't have a busted mouth.
According to the narrative of the little bit that Brother Polite said, they was in
what? Whoa! What'd you just say? Hold up, bro. What'd you just say? The little what?
According to the little bit of information that Brother Polite told, they was in a domestic. The mother and the daughter was arguing.
Bro, forget that, bro.
We can't forget that.
Listen, Craig.
No, they can do all the evidence. Hold on, nobody, stop. Stop. You try to control the narrative, bro. You try to control the narrative.
You are, bro.
Trying to make me seem like I'm taking up for Polite, brother.
Everybody pause.
He trying to kiss up to Polite. He want to interview.
I don't give a fuck about Polite. Fuck Polite. Fuck Polite. I don't give a fuck either. Scam rapper to be, bro. He like, hey, come on, bro. We doing real nigga shit right now. We ain't doing no.
Come on, man. Everybody
Come
pause real quick, bro.
on, man. Come on, man.
Before you go down that rabbit hole real quick, Craig, these are the facts that are in the documents. You can tell us what Polite said or whatever. The facts are, these things that I'm about to name are facts that are documented.
Bring it out.
But you had to cut off nobody.
Six semen stains.
Wow.
Alcohol in her system, drugs in her system, mouth swollen. That's a fact.
You just beat me up yesterday, nigga. So that's a fact too. You just beat me up yesterday. I'm pressing charge.
I ain't even worried about that. I ain't even in it to beat nobody else.
Come on, Craig. You deflecting now. You deflecting from.
I ain't in it to beat nobody else, bro. I just want to talk
let Ratchet finish what he was finna say though. Nobody, you can't cut him off like that, bro.
You're right.
Yeah, you being illegal right now. I don't know what the fuck wrong with you, nobody.
He just told you six semen stains, alcohol, drugs in our mouth, swollen. You want us to hold on, bro? Get the fuck out of here.
I can charge you with anything, JJ. And this is my point. You got charged with a lot of shit. And me, you gonna have that conversation. What you really plead guilty to, nigga? Like me, you gonna have that conversation.
I pled guilty to defending my motherfucking self. I pled guilty to that shit, nigga. Now, what's your real name, nigga? Why you so interested in my record, nigga? You's a fucking agent, nigga.
Check this out. We ain't
bringing up why you beat me, motherfucking?
But he want to defend Polite, a pedophile.
Everybody. We ain't bringing up JJ's situation no more on this show.
Right, this nigga, but he defend Polite like you been doing, groupie.
Hold up. If y'all want to talk about JJ case with JJ, y'all work that out with JJ. I'm
gonna work that out with JJ. That's my point.
Hey, he wished I was in prison. That's what it is. Oh, hating ass nigga. He was the main one. You was the main nigga. Both of you goddamn crazy.
Everybody, we not talking about JJ case no more. If you feel like you gotta talk about JJ case, go and bounce, because this ain't got nothing to do with JJ.
Hello, DMG, can I explain what I did?
Bro, leave it alone. Move, bro. Let it go.
I'm not gonna talk about JJ,
bro.
I'm not gonna talk about.
Let it go. Let it go, bro. I forgive you. I forgive you. I forgive you, bro. I forgive you.
Craig, let me holler at JJ. Craig, let me holler at JJ. Craig, hey, you my man. I'm asking you and anybody else, if you want to talk about JJ case, talk about it with JJ on another show. This ain't got nothing to do with JJ.
Thank you.
And I agree. So JJ can't bring up his case neither. But anyway, let's get back to the topic.
100%. JJ don't need to talk about his case.
Yeah. We'll work that out, JJ. But anyway,
nigga, you ain't working nothing out because I don't owe you no explanation, nigga. You wanted me in prison, you bitch ass nigga. It just is what it is.
JJ, come on, man.
I'm just saying, bro. It ain't like me and this nigga friends. Come on, bro. Bro, hey, DMG, this nigga was wishing for me to.
Y'all don't have to be friends, but that's my motherfucking brother, and he ain't gonna be no bitch ass niggas. Period.
You know what? I'm finna ride out. I'm cool. Peace. Yeah, peace.
No, they don't leave, bro. Don't leave. I ain't want to leave because I didn't want to make it about.
Hey, Craig. Ain't nobody finna come up in this motherfucker calling you or nobody else no bitch ass nigga. So that's what it is. Y'all keep
I ain't never called him no bitch ass nigga. I get you. But my point is, I didn't want to talk about it, but I do want to have it. Just for like how sometimes you got to be guilty to a certain charge. I don't mean you did the whole thing though. You can be guilty to a certain things. And you got to be guilty toward everything. Like Polite could not be guilty toward the sexual, none of the sexual charges. All they can get thrown out because they have no evidence toward that. And maybe he knew the little girl was drinking and blah blah blah, right? And that's what he's gonna get charged for, right? And that might be 6 months. But if they got them dead to the right, like they had Dr. York dead to the right, they didn't get Dr. York say you could plead down they just gave him the list charge for them charges. He was guilty of that charge. If they drop all the charges, the sexual shit, and they just give all the drinking charge, what we gonna say? He knew about the drinking, so he had intent. Like, what we gonna do at this point? I'm just saying that's the crossroad that we gonna be crossing, baby. Because the dude is too confident. Like, he finna get off on this
too
shit.
confident. He too confident. And
Like I like JJ was too confident.
Yeah. He sure was.
The word con artist is short for confidence man, literally. And that's what polite is. So what are you talking about?
Artist. Okay, let's go ahead. But I don't do the etymology.
It's not about etymology. That's silly to say. You keep saying he's confident. He's a con artist.
So every nigga that confident, guys, I'm confident. I'm a con artist because I'm confident. You can put me against anything. And just because I say, man, these folks lying on me, bro. They just hate us. Now I'm a card artist. He a scammer, not a like scammer, card art. All he have is connotation and denotation, bro. We just throwing words out there. I think he a charlatan when it comes to that. But do I think he's a child molester? We gonna see on the 7th. That's all I'm telling you. We gonna see on the 7th.
And that's what I was saying, right? At the end of the day, right? It is safe to say, you know what? Let's see what's going to go on during the 7th, right? Because, like, I'm just stating it like this, right? How the whole scenario changed with him, right? First, they said he forced the girl to have oral sex or whatever. Now, you know, he ejaculated on a jacket and stuff like that. I'm like, yo, what's going on? You know what I'm saying? What is this? And then when you try to talk with people about this, right, you explain certain things about him, they look for something else because they really want him to be this fiend. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, I don't like Polite either. He's a charlatan, he's a scam artist, and he's a bane to the community, right? But a child molester? It's a bit extreme.
His first girl, the little girl was 16 years old that he got.
How old he was?
He was in his 30s, bro.
Okay.
I ain't gonna even lie, bro. You right. There are some people who said that Polite is this type of person, and they do want it to be true, to confirm. And I ain't saying them the only type of people, but there are a remnant. There are a remnant of those type of people who are.
It's a large amount of people, bro.
I mean,
that's what it really is.
Side of it. I mean, but the overall fact of it is that if they were saying that he was a pedophile or he was a sexual deviant to minors, this is the proof. Because you know what's done in the dark shall come to the light. You know what I'm saying? And I mean, it's only so long you can get away with something. You know what I'm saying? So I mean, if that's the case, I'm saying allegedly, if that's the case, he just got caught.
What other 7? Because when you plead, right? There's one thing about plead. You can plead whether you guilty or you innocent. You got to surrender yourself in court, right? You got to show.
When you take a plea deal, you are pleading guilty to something. No, you're not pleading innocent, bro. Listen to me. Listen to me. When you take a plea deal, you're not pleading innocent. You're pleading guilty to whatever charge that they have you to.
I bet you want to look up a plea deal. I bet you want to pull it up on the screen. It don't say nothing you saying right now. I guarantee you that. In law.
Okay. How much you want to bet?
It's not saying you have to plead to whatever it is. You don't, bro. You can plead. I'm still innocent.
Listen to me,
you gotta
bro.
make a plea.
No, listen to me, bro. Listen to me, bro. No, that's not true, bro. If you take a plea deal, right, the plea is coming from the prosecutor, bro. The prosecutor is trying to give you options that you, of course, the average person or normal people like us, we're gonna take the less amount of punishment, bro, for something that we do. Bro. Listen to me, bro. Listen to me, bro. Go watch the pre-trial. Listen to me, bro. Go and watch the pre-trial. The
Bruh, bruh,
prosecutor,
bruh.
the
I watched
prosecutor.
the trial, bro.
Listen to
That's
me,
the
bro.
problem. I watched it.
Listen to me, bro. The prosecutor told the judge that her and Polite lawyer agreed to a plea deal. This is the prosecutor talking, bro.
Yeah.
Okay, so the prosecutor is a prosecutor want a conviction, bro.
But do you know why she doing the talking though?
Yes, cause she the lead prosecutor on the case, bro. Anyway, listen to me.
No, because they made the
Oh
claim.
my God, bro. No,
They
yes.
made the claim. His lawyer
Listen
don't
to me,
have to
bro.
do nothing.
They could
His
listen
lawyer,
to me.
hold on. His
Listen,
lawyer
no, you
don't have to do
pause,
nothing
bro.
but
Let
defend him, bro.
me address your decline statement. They could have gave them one offer. I decline that. We're gonna go to trial. They could have gave them a second offer. We decline that. We're gonna go to trial. They could have gave them another offer. Okay, then we just gonna come on. That don't mean that was so. Yeah, some could have been declined, but whatever the prosecutor put on the table, bro. We're not talking about what you coming from a standpoint as if Polite and them lawyer and them said, well, hey, y'all don't got nothing, and this what we offering y'all.
No,
That's
you
not
put the words in my
listen to
mouth.
me, bro. That's
You
how
put
it
the words
sounds.
in my mouth right now. You don't know what I'm saying.
That's how it sounds, bro. Listen to me
Bro,
though.
I don't give a fuck how it sounds. You put the words in my mouth.
I didn't put words in your mouth. I just said how it sounds.
You just did it, bro.
The standpoint that is coming from is what the prosecutor has put on the table that
What's wrong with
his
y'all?
lawyer has agreed to, bro. He took a plea instead of going to trial.
Bro,
Catch
okay.
up, bro.
Hold on. Can I get in this conversation or you just want to monologue to me?
You didn't even let me explain, but go ahead, bro.
Hey, my point is nobody. I'm saying, what if he did pick up the daughter? Because there's a misdemeanor on there, right?
Dre, you
What
can
if
jump in
he
here too, bro.
just plead to the misdemeanor? What if he said, I knew she was drinking and under the influence before I left? I take that offer on it. But all the rest of the shit you have no evidence of. I'm just gonna take that one because I did. I should have called the police on the bitch, right? What he should have did that. I'd have called the police. If it was domestic dispute, I'd have called the police on her. That's what I'm getting to that part. Like he should have called the police on. I'm mad because he called the police. They had a domestic dispute. He should have picked up the phone and say, "Hey, the black woman is beating up on her black child, and I'm not the father." That's what he should have did. And I'm mad at him because he didn't do that. He tried to play this father role or whatever, right? He could have did it. I don't know what it is, right? We ain't gonna know it to the step. But I'm saying that could be a possibility, bro. And there's a woman scorned. Because black women get very jealous of their daughters. They had that bad.
Jump in here, Dre.
Yeah, go ahead.
Yo, listen, women scoring, we know this. Like, you know me, I'm far from a simp. My thing is this, simply, once again, and this is for you, NoBoDy. I'm not even asking you, Ratchet Craig, because I don't feel like going. But like, look, NoBoDy, look. You know how many people think like young Pharaoh is like a good person, right? And then you look at him, right? He robbed so much money. Let me not say he robbed. He's taken so much money from the community, produced nothing, and now is a hardcore drug addict, shooting up at his baby mama.
Yep.
You know what I mean? People would just be like, he would never shoot up his baby mama. And you be like, the nigga just did. And like, we act like these people aren't just like horrible people. Like, I'm telling you, what I seen with my own eyes with Polite, it really like opened up. Like, I knew he was a sucker before I was around him. And then you get around him and be like, oh, he's a sucker. Right. You know what I'm saying? And it's like, for me, I'm telling you, the day I left his side, I said, yo, I'm going to make it my, I ain't going to say I'm making my business. I said, every time I see him go live, I'm going to go at him. right? Because I know he don't know what he's talking about in anything. He's just telling you just a bunch of words because he doesn't even. That's why when he gets to the selling point of the conversation, he goes, "You go like you watching a Micro Machine commercial in the 1980s. Who can make like shut the fuck." The point I'm making is that listen, I'm not jumping over the fence too. That's why if you see what I'm doing, I'm focusing on his behavior, not even the case. Right? Because his behavior is what we kept forgiving and overlooking. Because once again, I'm not going to speak for Ratchet Craig. I can speak for me. When I did that live with him and I was next to him and he left me, 2 dudes from Jacksonville said, "Yo, Dre, that's your man." I'm like, "Not really. I was just kind of like talking to him." They said, "Yo, he took me for 32." And they was trying to come see me.
Come on.
That's why I'm like, yo, I know how street justice is. I don't know how he keeps slithery. Well, there's been occasions where I've been around with people like they became groupies. Like they wanted their money, and then it was like, oh, but if you really gonna come through with what you say, then they forgive them. But I know that some dudes was like, yo, if I see you next to him again, then I'm gonna think you with him. You know what I'm saying?
Bro, and you can find other stories online like that, bro. Like you can find I ain't never met Polite in real life or like had an interview with him like you have, right? I just been coming across him on Sarnetta for like the past probably 9 or 10 years or whatever. And
now I didn't in the correction, I didn't interview him. What happened was I had just met Sarnetta, got real cool with Sarnetta, and then what happened was I don't like asking somebody else because that's groupie shit, right? Like you're like your side. The only thing is what happened was this for my clothing company. I made this T-shirt that says "God is good and money is better." I know you don't like that. Trust and believe the gospel.
No,
but nonetheless, it's the truth. But the bottom line is that I said to Polite, I'll never forget. We had this conversation when he got off live. I told him to his face. I said, I know all that sucker shit. You be talking. Listen, I don't mean nothing. This is business. I said to him, "Well, if you wear the shirt, sell the shirt, I will give you $5 off each $30 I sell." I said, I don't care where you are in the world. I will fly to you, right? I will give you the money. I said, because I do business, because I'm going to ship it. No one's going to be able to say you sold something and didn't get shipped. I'm going to ship the product. You're just a face. You're just a T-shirt. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And he looks at me with this blank stare. "What's that, G?" Because I said, "I'll fly to you with a companion pass." I have a companion pass. He was like, "What's that, G?" I said, "Okay, this nigga's broke." And then I looked over my right shoulder. I saw where he was staying, the hotel. I said, "How a nigga on Rodeo Drive is staying at such and such hotel in Manhattan?" I said, "Okay, he's broke." Then I seen his so-called driver was I ain't even gonna get into that because no disrespect to the brother. And then so when I left him is when I was like, okay, so this nigga really is a scumbag. So I was like, all right, whatever, you move on. But the point I'm making is at that time, this is when Crypto Roots became prominent. And I taught the Crypto Roots before he died. And I'm being honest with you, I was kind of harsh to Crypto Roots because I said, you're sitting here, have a platform on YouTube telling people you're going to teach them how to make money with cryptocurrency, but you took your money and gave it to him and you ain't got no money. So, okay, hold on. So I'm going to buy your course, listen to you tell me how to make money with crypto, but you took your money and gave it to him and he ain't got no money and he ain't teach you nothing. And he started crying. I'll never forget the conversation. I was like, bro, if your father left you 100 bands and you teaching people about crypto, what was you supposed to do with the 100 bands?
Hey, Jason, I don't mean to interrupt, but I got to ask you a question because you didn't want to acknowledge me, nigga. Acknowledge me, nigga. But anyway, I'm just saying, brother, what if I... Hey, hold on, Dre. I'm just saying this. What if I'm selling crack, right? I'm selling crack. Your mama is a dope thing. I'm just using it for example. And I get the rental car, right? I get your car for the whole weekend. What is you gonna say about that? I'm a scumbag, right? At that point, right? You gonna say that, right?
What is the point of that analogy?
No, I'm saying, is you gonna call me a scumbag or not?
Listen, the difference is, okay.
No,
I'm gonna make it. I'm gonna call you a scumbag. I'm gonna call you a scumbag.
Yeah,
The difference is I stood behind him for an hour, watching him convince people, right, that he has a driver coming and that he's staying in this like luxurious place, right? Just for him to take all his belongings out in 2 bags, his wife, Annette, and his daughter. And you know what I said to him, Ratchet Craig? Now I'm starting to play with him, right? I said, so how long you gonna be in New York? Oh, that depends, G. 3 days or 3 weeks. I said, what?
He sounded like a hustler to me. He sounded like a hustler to me.
No, he's a confidence artist. He's a
Death
con
to the
artist.
conscious community.
You know what I'm saying? That's all it is. I mean, it
Hey,
is
I'm
what
a
it is.
hustler, bro. I'm a hustler, though.
Okay, you're a hustler.
I might not do it how he do it.
I want to ask everybody on the panel a question. What's your opinion on a community that wrap their arms around an alleged pedophile? Go ahead, Ratchet.
Okay, can I go first? Thank you. Can I have this flow? Please do not interrupt.
2 minutes. It's
Nobody
11 o'clock Central. 2 minutes. I need you to wrap it up.
Okay, 2 minutes. That's all I need is 2 minutes. I ain't long-winded like everybody else. I'm saying with the content that I think y'all are tell what y'all want a motherfucker to do. Wrap their arms around so y'all can witch hunt the people who just said, hey, we gonna see on the 7th. I think y'all try to convict the motherfucker. Y'all. This is what's wrong with black people at this point. We only show up for public executions. We only show up for public execution based on kangaroo court of opinion. And we got the great white man system that go convict his ass. Because the Romans always go convict your ass on what you did. And that's what I'm saying. Y'all don't want the Romans to do their job. So that's what I'm going to land that plane like that.
Classic Craig.
That's it.
Come on, man.
All right. Can you repeat the question again one more time, DMG?
What's your opinion? And this, I may be asking it slightly different, so bear with me.
That's cool.
What's your opinion on a community, online or otherwise, that wraps its arms around an alleged pedophile?
All right. I'm gonna say, I'm just say it like this, right? Dr. York. And the reason why I say that, right? Those people knew what York was doing, right? Now, let's look at Polite right here, right? Polite, at the end of the day, right, has things that people think that they want, right? So when it come down to it, right, you have people, like Ratchet said, that are on the witch hunt. They don't really know. People may know them personally, but they don't really know the core hard facts of it. So I say this to say, a community that wrap their arms around a pedophile, right? Dr. York, a cult-like behavior. I land my plane.
Andre the Voice Boy, same question.
Yeah, I'm trying to look. Listen, people, like I told you before, DMG, like I told Garfield, listen, people are used to him. He's like the Scooby-Doo thing. Like, people just used to him just getting away, right? It's you've seen it time and time and time. And I just think some people are just wanting to see him get any type of jail time and serve justice. And then some people are like myself, and even Garfield said this, if you remember DMG 4 months ago, like that he has the Brooklyn magic to get out of this, right? I think a lot of people are hesitant because, he's been like this uncatchable. He's been a walking conundrum. Like, you just can't solve it, right? But like I said, I think to answer that question, it goes back to Cynetic, because if you want to be honest, Cynetic was the first big platform to say, yo, he did do this, right? And then, like Cy said, when I did it, all of y'all was just like, well, how do we know he's a scammer, right? Like I said, I remember to Harker Bay. So it was like, yo, he called something out of that show. Oh, he feed the homeless and he's doing this and he's doing that. And then guess who's now saying that he didn't do that was to Harker Bay. So I get it. Some people are just waiting. And that's fine. If you want to wait, I'm not mad at that. I just say stop ignoring evidence. You understand? But if you want to wait, I'm waiting. That's why this show, you didn't hear me speak on none of the allegations, right? Outside of his overall behavior, which is overall predatory. And so the community, I think, is split into three. You got the three that are envious of him. The 1/3 that is envious of him. You got another third like me who knows, like, yo, he is a true con artist. And I don't believe a word he says, but I also know he is, unless the DNA and everything, whatever they say, because like I said, I don't focus on that this show, but if everything matches up, then it's going to be hard. But I wouldn't be surprised with him because he is he is what he is. And then you got the other third that's just like, yeah, lock him up. Yeah, he's all of these things, right? But then they dealing with this reasonable doubt in the back of their mind, like, well, was he though? He can't be that bad. He got a Bentley. Oh, he can't be that bad. He wearing Versace from 3 years ago. It's like it's just a bunch of confusion. But in the hood, if that's your sister, you're gonna go see him. If that's your daughter, you're gonna go see him. You know what I'm saying?
But his daughter be lying.
Say it again.
Could our sister daughter be lying?
Listen,
Hey,
being
Dre,
objective.
was you finished?
No, not yet. But I'm about to be
No,
finished.
he did a long time, nigga.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah. It's the sister or daughter be lying. I'm just asking you that.
I just told you, objectively, anyone could be lying. So I'm not. You didn't hear me.
Okay.
Right. So landing my plane. Like I said, you see the community, and I'm sure you agree with this, DMG, is kind of splintered within 3 different factions. One that's looking strictly at the DNA, they're looking at the court case, and they saying off with his head. Then you got the people like myself who's like, look, I agree with all the allegations, but I'm gonna wait until everything is set and so on. Then you got everybody who's just so used to then it's like, is he then like, well, he got this, he got that. You know how that works, and that shows the damage of our community as a whole. That's just what it is. I'm off.
Okay, and so let me get to little bro NoBoDy from Trust and Believe the Gospel. Same question.
I know what it is. Yeah, I just feel like all of them are sick. Some of them probably be delusional for them to follow the people who are doing it intentionally. You know what I'm saying? I just feel like it ain't no excuse, man. I mean, the evidence is the evidence. Based off of what we hear, the majority of the people who are saying to crucify him, evidence 6 semen stains on the little girl. I mean, that's enough. I mean, period. I mean, it don't matter if he somehow walk out of this scot-free and don't get a day in jail at all. Just knowing that the facts are he had 6 semen stains on article of clothing or this girl for a fact based off the court documents, that's enough. Period. You know what I'm saying? Wow. But again, rather than going to trial or anything like that, he chose to cop out. You know what I'm saying? He chose to plea out. And I ain't saying he's stupid for pleading out. The fact is, though, since he pled out, then that means that he's guilty of it. I mean, guilty of at least why put like this, bro. If I say I didn't steal something from this store, and then they show me video footage of me putting something in my pocket, like they can offer me this, offer me that, offer me this, offer me that. I'ma at least try to get the least thing that I could get before they say, okay, well, forget it. 6 semen stains, bro. That's being caught on camera, bro. He caught on camera, bro. So
They got caught on
bro.
camera.
Hold on, Ratchet.
No,
Let him
I
go,
didn't say
bro.
he was caught on camera. I said that's come on, Craig, bro. I'm
He's
saying
saying
that's
the
Yeah,
six
equivalent.
he
demon
said he
stains
caught
were
on
caught on
camera.
camera. I mean,
Come
I
on,
I
man.
never heard of that, and
No,
but
I wasn't saying that was. I'm not saying the 6 semen stains was. I was using a person who stole something and it's on camera compared to the 6 semen stains that are polite on the little girl. I was saying that it's like equivalent. Like, but
Hey, nobody.
anyway,
DMG,
the
I'm gonna
bigger
ask you
point.
for permission.
I'm gonna jump off in a
I'm
little
gonna
bit,
ask
but
you
go
for
ahead.
permission. Nobody, right quick.
Go ahead. Go ahead.
Nobody. Did the girl go to the hotel with Polite?
Yeah, according to the police reports, yeah.
No, it's the same fucking evidence. Y'all, you going
Right.
based off a story.
Yeah. That's off the evidence, which is the police reports, yes. She went to the
Yeah.
same hotel. Yeah.
I'm looking for this. What if that little girl? They got the hotel footage of the little girl having a blue shirt on, right? Then all of a sudden,
But now you're just
the
throwing out
church they
speculation, bro.
put it aside the shirt because they have hotel footage, right? What if the
I
stain
would assume they have it, yeah.
was on a red? What
That's
if it was on
speculation,
a
bro.
red shirt, bro?
That's
What would you do then?
speculation. Listen to me.
No,
That's
no,
speculation,
it
bro.
ain't no spec. You speculating right now. You
No, I'm not.
speculating. I'm just
I'm
saying,
going
what
off
if they
I'm
have a
going off
footage? Hold on. It's the same evidence. What if at the hotel? Because you don't know what you just going basically off
bro. If they had that, I
a
would have went to
side
trial, bro.
of the
I
story.
would have went to
He
trial,
get
bro.
accused. He
I
can't
would have
tell
went to
his
trial,
side
bro.
of the fucking story.
Craig,
Defend
I would have went to
himself, bro.
Craig, I would have went to trial,
You,
bro.
bro. What
If they
he
had
might
on
not.
if they
Hey,
bro,
they
can
might
you
not
stop
have.
yelling, bro?
Listen what
Calm
they saying.
down, bro. If on
No,
the
listen what I'm
hotel
saying.
video,
I'm
I
sorry
hear
for
you, bro.
you.
If on the hotel video footage she
Nah, this
showed
not
up
this
in
is
a
my
red shirt
story.
and then left with a
This is
blue
my
shirt or something
story.
like
I'm
that,
asking you questions, bro.
I would have went I'm trying to answer
I'm
your
asking you
question, bro.
questions, bro.
I would have went to
Start
trial. Yeah,
answering my
that's my
question.
answer. My answer is I
Oh,
would have
and
went to
that's a
trial.
whack ass answer. That's a
No, it
whack
ain't,
ass
bro.
answer to me, though.
Because he played out.
He
So every
said that already.
bro, can you
I'm
listen to
saying,
the
what is
answer,
the
bro?
footage? Hold
Craig, let him
You
on.
answer.
finna
Craig,
finish. You
Because
Craig,
finna
Craig,
finish. You
Craig,
ain't
Craig,
finna finish.
Craig. Ask the question and let him answer it.
Like,
I'm asking, I asked him a specific question. What if the church, right? They got a hotel footage of her leaving out the hotel with a blue shirt. Then all of a sudden, when they went down there to do the DNA test, it became a red shirt.
I would have
How
went to
do
trial.
we?
I would have went to trial. Because that would have been 100% proof that that wasn't what she had on. So I would have went to trial and prove that. So since he pleaded out, evidently that's not the case. It's that simple, bro.
What you bleeding to, bro?
Come on, man. It's her,
You might
bro. It's her clothes. It's her
not
clothes.
be out
His
to
statement,
DNA.
bro. Fact. You can't get around it, bro.
I want to say this, right? Hold on, nobody.
You biased, bro.
Looking at
You biased.
cases, hold on, Ratchet. Looking at cases like this, man.
He got hatred in his heart. Nobody got hatred in his heart.
Hold on. I can
Okay, let him
understand
go.
I can understand the bias. Yeah, polite, shot up the Bible, talked about people who believe in Jesus and stuff like that. Of course he does. You know what I'm saying? Of
Right.
course he does. But I'm saying this, right? This is why I stated before, you have people who want him to do this. That's why I said they don't give a fuck about the little girl. Cases like this, bro, there's down here in Dallas, right? Because nobody, you live down here with me. There's been cases like that before, right? Where a man would take a little girl or whatever, and it'd be like his stepdaughter or whatever, and they crucify the stepfather and say, "What, you did this to this little girl? You know, this is your semen on him. This is you and all." And then it come back, it's not his.
Right.
You see what I'm saying?
Right.
You've seen that before, especially in the South Dallas and West Dallas.
Where you from out here, bro? I'm in the Grove. Where you at?
I'm in Singing Hills. I'm in Oak Cliff.
Okay, yeah, you in the Cliff. Okay.
That happened down here a lot. You know what I'm saying? So a lot of those false accusations happen. Now, this is the thing right here, right? I'm not making no excuses for Polite. Again, I say he's a scumbag. I agree with Andre with it. You know what I'm saying? He sucked. He's a horrible, fucked up person. I knew somebody that knew him personally. They had to go and get the money back from Polite. You know what I'm saying? Because, you know, Polite scammed a friend of theirs over some books and shit like that. But what I'm saying is, right, when it comes down to this case and scenario, because Ratchet and me talked about it, Polite believe in this mentor shit, right? He strongly believe in the next generation. I don't know, whatever his little fascination is. If he did not do this and that was already on the little girl's shirt, what would that do to everybody who was wishing that he was a predator?
Right. Now, don't get me wrong. I don't like Brother Polite, and it's not totally because of his disagreement with the Bible. Because DMG will tell you that when me and him met, DMG was a non-believer. You know what I'm saying? And that's how we became one of the closest of friends as it comes to how it sits today. So it don't have nothing to do with that. But I've always thought that people like Polite and Sarnetta and all them, I've always thought that since I've came across their videos, like I was never sucked in or never like, oh man, this is now I like the content, you know, people arguing over religion or history and all that. I like the content, but the personalities of these individuals, you being from Dallas, you know what I'm saying? Like, we know people who just like these dudes, bro, shake and bake, you know what I'm saying, trying to get what they can get out of a situation, and they don't really care until they get caught. You know what I'm saying?
And but we they ain't pedophiles though.
I mean, I don't know no pedophiles, so you're right on that. But
I don't know no con artist that's a pedophile either, especially down here.
I mean, I know some con artists. I don't mean know them as in like they my friends and all that, but I see them all the time. Like I see con artists probably almost every. I ain't gonna say every day. I ain't gonna be as boastful as that, but I see them all the time, man. Like I got people in my family that's con artists. I know people that manipulate women and go stay at their houses and drive their cars and do all that. And once their game is up, go to the next chick and drive their stuff and hang out. Like I know you know people like that too, just in Dallas or whatever.
So women are stupid. You say women are stupid for doing it.
I mean, I ain't even trying to go down that rabbit hole. All I'm saying is I know people that's like, listen to me, bro. I'm just saying I know people that's like that. I'm saying I know people who are. We're talking about con artists overall. I'm just saying, yes, I know people that are con artists. That's all I'm saying. So when it comes to people like Polite or Sarnetta and all them and that, now I ain't never think that nobody was no pedophile or nothing like that. You know what I'm saying? But I'm just like everybody else. I'm not coming into this stuff based off of a lot of stuff that we're hearing today. A lot of those videos that people are catching on replay or that they're hearing from other people's channel, I was watching Sarnetta when the videos was going live. You know what I'm saying? Even though you can't find them on his channel now, I was watching them when it was actually happening then. Like I remember the beefs, I remember the drama, I remember the back and forth, all that. I was watching it then. So I'm not one of them people who just came into the community and was like, oh dang, I just caught up with Uncle Shug or Sister Nandy or whoever, one of these people now. You know what I'm saying? But at the same time, I don't hate the brothers, you know what I'm saying? But the type of people who I've always thought that they were, I'm not gonna say that they are. I'm gonna say to me, it's even worse. Like they worse than what I thought they were. Like, so I'm gonna be 100.
I'm gonna say this, bro. Honestly, what I stated, but NoBoDy. When this case is done and he did not do it, right? And everything is explained.
Right.
What would that do to the people that wanted him to be this predator?
Oh, well, they would have to admit that he isn't who we thought he was. And I'm saying we, because, yeah, I think he's a predator too. And we would have to admit that he wasn't. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. That'd be the only way to make it right.
If we're going to have a show about that.
We're going to have a show because I'm going to tell you this, right?
I just want to know, is you willing to say, hey, according to you can't say he all of a sudden rich now and he paid the lawyer off to hide this.
I ain't saying none of that, bro.
I'm just saying you can't do that all of a sudden. No technology. because I
What you
have
mean
faith
to
in
acknowledge?
the United States justice system. I have faith in it.
And we
What
cannot
you mean
say,
to acknowledge it?
hold up, man. I don't want to hear no. He was a part of the Illuminati. He was a reptilian.
Yeah, none
I
of
don't
that
No,
can
believe
I
none of
don't,
that.
see.
no, I don't believe in none of that.
But
No.
I need to say this though, right here, right? And
What do y'all
it's
mean? Hold on, wait. What are y'all holding me to? Or y'all holding me to if he go to court
On
and he's
July
found not
the 7th,
guilty? Or like what? Like or
on
what are
July
y'all holding me to?
the 7th, you're gonna know what he actually plead to,
Right.
right? It could be innocent or guilt.
I mean,
Now,
I'm
that's what
already
happened.
saying it's guilt. So
Yeah,
so
yeah,
classic. Hold up,
yeah.
classic. Are you saying that according to the pre-trial that you heard, that he's finna put in a plea of not guilty?
nah. I'm not saying that, bro.
Okay, me neither. Okay, so
I'm saying.
come on,
Hold
Craig,
on,
catch
bro.
up, man. Yeah, I'm
Hold
talking
up.
about Craig real quick, but
No,
go ahead.
hold on. I need to tell you this, and I stated it first, and I'm saying it one more time, right? I'm saying I'm gonna get the whole facts of everything instead of go off of speculation and
Right.
emotion, like what a lot of people are doing right now. You
So
see what
what's
I'm
the
saying?
apology? I'm saying, what's the apology you need? Like, okay, since me and you agree, unlike Craig, me and you agree that when he put his plea in, it is some kind of plea of guilt. But you saying, depending on what that guilt is, if it don't have nothing to do with molestation, like let's just say it's some other thing or whatever, but it's not him, like going inside of her or having fellatio with her or nothing like that.
No, brother. I gave you a scenario of the shirt, right? The red and blue.
Right.
You brazed over that. What is the
I didn't
evidence?
braze over that. I
You
answered
did,
that,
you
bro. I
did
just said
braze
I would
over
go to
that.
trial, bro. Come on, catch up to what
No,
Classic is
no,
asking,
no,
bro.
no. He could plead guilty to nothing that had nothing to do with it sexually at this point, right?
That's
He
what I
might
asked.
plead that she was drunk
Right, right,
and he took
right.
her while she was drunk. That's why I said he should have called the police on her and said she's a bad person. He should call CPS on her.
Bro,
She's
you're
a
going down a
bad
hole.
person.
You're going down another rabbit hole, bro.
No, 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 no. I ain't going down to the rabbit
I'm
hole. I
asking
only
this, bro.
submit.
Listen to me.
I ain't
If I
saying
don't,
he made a bad judgment. He
bro,
made a
after the
bad
trial,
judgment
I mean not
based
trial.
off. No. What if he did get her out the house
Listen,
while she
bro.
was drunk, bro? So is
After
he
the
guilty of
plea,
everything else based off that? Even though they don't have the evidence.
after the plea deal, I'm trying to figure out what is the scenario in which me and other people like myself would have to
You
apologize
got,
for. So I'm asking
no,
Classic
no,
and
no,
Craig.
no, don't do that. Don't do that. Quit running. Quit running, nobody.
I ain't
Quit
running,
running.
nigga. I'm asking
You
what
is
scenario would
running.
have to. Y'all
You
just said I would have to
is running.
apologize. What if,
I asked
bro?
you,
Can you stop all the talking over, bro? Let's have a conversation. We'll have to talk over each other, bro. Like, come on, man.
you try to go to Classic Creed because you feel comfortable with him right now. I
I
get
didn't
your
even know that was Classic Craig. My bad. I'm just talking to two of my bros on the panel about this
we bro.
subject, bro. I ain't biased, bro. Come on. You didn't talk to me enough, Craig, to know I ain't biased, man. I just want to talk
You
about
is
the subject.
biased, nigga, to your Christian morals, bro.
I ain't biased to my Christian
Your
morals,
hate,
bro.
yeah, you biased to it. I get you. I'm biased
I
to
ain't,
what I
I
believe.
ain't, bro. I just said, bro. Look at this, bro. Again, like I said, if I was biased towards my religious morals, and I ain't saying that my religious morals don't come before everything. All I'm saying is, me and DMG met with him being an unbeliever. Like, come on, bro. Like this, and ask that dude, am I biased? He gonna tell you all day, no. He been knowing me longer than y'all, and he know me outside of YouTube. I ain't biased when it comes to that, bro.
He might be biased.
I'm
He
fair
might be
I'm fair
biased
when it
towards
comes.
you, brother. He
I'm
might be
fair when it
biased
comes.
towards you, though.
Listen to me, bro. I'm fair when it comes to the subject of conversation, but I am coming from a Christian point of view.
I'm biased
I'm not
towards
biased.
children who get violated.
Come on, all day. And that should be any point of view. I don't care if you're
But
Christian
that
or
ain't got
not.
nothing.
And
With
so
your bias,
I'm not giving a person that been accused of pedophilia the benefit of the doubt until it's legit proof that it didn't happen.
okay,
Come on,
and
and
I
And that's
agree
all
with
I
I'm
don't
that.
care if
saying,
that's I don't
DMG.
care if that's a
And
You
pastor or not.
don't say that, DLG.
I'm telling the 100% truth. I'm not giving a
Uh,
pedophile, an accused pedophile, the benefit of the doubt.
And I don't care if they Christian or not. Hold on, DMG.
Well,
Hold on, wait, real quick, Craig. Craig, let me say one thing
I don't
before I jump
care
off.
what they religious
I'm finna jump
ideology
off.
is.
Hold on. These is some important shit.
Say one thing before I jump off, bro. I'm finna jump. Craig, I'm finna jump off. Let me say one thing before I jump off. You know,
I got to
people are.
talk to DMG at this
I
point.
know, but I'm finna jump off, bro. Let me say this before I jump off, though. You know, people are quick to throw out, oh, all these preachers and pastors and all that, they was pedophiles and they raping children and all that. Y'all didn't wait for no paperwork to call them that. Y'all didn't wait for no paperwork.
They did it, nigga. The paperwork was already in.
You don't even have no paperwork to confirm that. But when we do the same thing, well, I ain't gonna say the same thing. We got paperwork on polite, and y'all talking about let's wait.
Right,
Y'all can, bro, can you pause, bro? Slow down, bro. You couldn't even tell me half these people names that you claiming always been proven to. So come on, stop tripping, bro. But when it comes to polite, when it comes to Michael Nowak, we already have the paperwork. We already have the proof, and y'all running around acting like we ain't got it. But sorry, man, I'm finna jump off this thing, man. Y'all know me. This Paradigm Shift TV 314. Shout out to my brother Craig. Shout out to Classic Craig.
Y'all I love you, bro. I love you, bro. But
I love you too, bro. Hey, you know that's how people feel.
Hey, nobody.
Yeah.
Shout out to you. We'll holler at you tomorrow. Appreciate your input, and we'll wrap.
Yeah. Let's get it in. All right. Hey, peace to everybody. Peace to everybody in the chat. Check us out next time.
Hey, give a quick rest and power to the online conscious community. That ain't the people that got boots on the ground in their community actually doing work. I'm talking about these online sycophants that personality worship these so-called gurus and master teachers. They did.
The black church is this far. They learn from the black church, you know that. But anyway, this is their lineage. This is the black church lineage. They learn from that.
I want to say this right quick, Reggie. Like, I want people to understand, Ratchet and me are not advocating for this dude to be innocent. No, that's not the point. And when I talk with NoBoDy, because he and I pretty much stay in the same vicinity, we be in an area where things like this happen, and he know what it means. Things like this happen, but you have people that protect them or sweep it under the rug. You see what I'm saying? That's why, I think one of them brought up the preacher or whatever. You know what I'm saying? And looking at Polite's case, and Ratchet talked about how, what if it was a different shirt and stuff like that? You know what I'm saying? Because we got to look at the allegations. Boom. Well, first it was fellatio. Then he ejaculated on the dang goddamn motherfucking jacket. Like, what the fuck? Come on, man. We need to really, really take time and look at this case and wait on the 7th and get the full verdict. Once we get that, we can start shooting our guns and saying, you know what, death with Polite. But right now, this is all nothing but hopeful assumption.
Oh, a witch hunt. It's a witch hunt.
I'm not hoping anything.
I know you're not, DMG. I know you're not.
Yeah. But I want to address something in the chat. Hold on, Craig. The way, I don't know what he meant by black church lineage. I'm gonna let him address that in a minute. But I want to get to Bad Hombre, who I know is I believe you are a lawyer. Am I right, bro? Are you there, Bad Hombre?
Everybody a lawyer back here on the country.
Yeah, sorry, I was muted.
No problem. Are you a lawyer by profession, bro?
Yes, I've been barred in DC since 2017.
Okay, yeah, give us some insight on where I may be going wrong with the things I'm saying. If the law firm of Craig and Craig is going wrong, just give us some insight legally as to where we could be going wrong with some of the statements we make.
Okay, the only thing, first, let me do a caveat. I don't give a F about Polite. I don't know him. I've only seen a couple of his videos when he was with Sarnetta. So I'm neutral.
No, no.
The only thing I wanted to say was that being accused of a crime, I think that it sounds like people are saying, "Oh, he's accused of it, so he must be." I just want to explain how the grand jury works. Grand juries are kind of effed up. Federal rules of evidence don't apply. You can use hearsay. The bar is so low in a grand jury proceeding that even a law student could get an indictment in the grand jury phase. That's all I wanted to say. So him being accused of it, I just think that we just need to wait and see what's going to happen. You see what I'm saying?
See, I want to
Understood. So with what he just said, me and anybody else who criticized Sinetta for what he said got to retract their statement legally. Legally, because he's saying. Go ahead and expound on that, bad.
I'm saying, yeah, in a way, because like I said, him being indicted for this or him having an indictment, that doesn't mean that he did any of it. Because like I said, for the grand jury part of it, you can use hearsay. You can basically say anything during the grand jury part. I don't know what happened, but they got an indictment, and anybody can get an indictment for the grand jury part of it. And as far as him taking a plea, I forgot who said it. They're right. Just because he may have talked about a plea or he said he's going to take a plea, it still doesn't mean that he's guilty, because we don't know what he pleaded to. Could have pleaded to giving her alcohol.
Yep.
So we don't know.
If I may, excuse me, let me ask you a question, senor. I want to say this right quick. Now, check this out, right? I got a lawyer, right? And, you know, I give a shout out to her. You know what I'm saying? She's the best lawyer in the whole fucking planet. I had an issue.
I think Bad Aubrey will take exception to that.
Yeah, I say black women make the best lawyers, bro. They ferocious. But anyway, like I was saying,
it's very easy for me to throw black women off their game in court. I just wanted to say that.
They still. You're a simp right now, Craig.
Hey, I don't care.
I'm gonna give me a Jewish lawyer every time over y'all.
Don't talk about the Jews. Don't talk about the Jews. Stop. Anyway, get back to what I was saying, right? But one thing she told me to do, right? You know, when it came down to my court case, like, don't say shit about anything. Let people make their assumptions. I've seen the evidence. I've seen your stance, and I've seen what they're trying to do. Don't say nothing about anything. Don't post it on social media. Don't say too much of it. Nothing about nothing. And I looked at Polite, right? Polite is not really going into detail about his stuff. And he's cocky with it. You see what I'm saying? And, you know, for someone who having a lawyer, and I looked at that, I said, you know what? Hey, this is this right here. This doesn't seem like a scared man. You know what I'm saying? But what would your, as a lawyer, someone who's pretty much, you know, in that practice, how would you view that with your client at the end of the day?
Well, first of all, your lawyer was right, because like I typed in the text, hearsay doesn't apply to that, because if you're the one that's saying it, if it's your own statement, they can use that against you. If nothing else, they also can use it to impeach your testimony. So she's correct in that matter. As far as Polite, him not saying anything and being cocky, we don't know. His lawyer may have told him to do that.
Mm-hmm.
So we don't know. Okay. I personally wouldn't say anything. If it was my client, I would say don't say anything about the plea or whatever. But anything you say, I'm going to try to give you an example.
Yeah, let me say this, brother, right quick. It's gonna be quick.
Okay, go ahead.
We don't want Bad Hombre to lose his train of thought, though.
No, it's gonna be. I'm saying that he's a celebrity, so since he's a celebrity, they do throw out these symbolic things, right? Because they know for entertainment. That's all I'm saying. They'll trick you.
All right, real quick. I'm check out y'all. Y'all can keep rocking though. Craig and Craig. I gotta get up in like 2 hours.
I'll be hating
So,
that. Oh, I'll be hating that shit.
yeah, I assigned myself some routes and I couldn't get rid of them, so I gotta go run them. That's the thing when you got an independent courier service. So it is what it is. Old folks need their medicine.
White man, brother. You work for the white man. We kick you out the black community.
He worked for himself. He said
I
independent.
work for myself.
Do not be there, bro. Cut that up.
I work for myself, but look, understand the companies that I have as my clients are owned by the white man. So I mean, you ain't saying shit to offend me, nigga.
Yeah.
So you know, go talk to a Pan African, a fake Black Panther about that shit, because I'm gonna get my money. My black kids gonna eat.
They gonna eat at the end of the day.
But
they gonna live good.
I'm trying to tell you. So, but real talk. Y'all keep it going if y'all want to stay on. Bad Hombre, I appreciate you coming on and
I like Bad Hombre.
The legal expertise, especially considering all that smoke you had for me the first time you came on. But yeah, y'all keep it going, and I appreciate everybody that listen. Paradigm Shift TV 314. We'll be back at it tomorrow. I'm waiting for y'all boy, the little pudgy dude with the nose ring outside the cube. I'm waiting to see what he got to say, because again, he can make 1 billion videos about me. Like I said, I could care less about how many videos this little pudgy, funny looking, whatever you want to call him, make about me. So funny looking that he won't even show his real face. He got to make a little avatar with spikes and all that crazy stuff coming out his face.
What you talking about, bro?
He talking about Cube.
Cube again. Make 1 billion videos, but if you come out your mouth about my wife and my kids, you best be as respectful as you can, because this ain't a threat. This ain't a guarantee. This is a spoiler. Like Andre was talking about getting passes from day passes and all of that stuff from the airport. I got about 5-6 people work for Southwest. When I say I will slap the shit out of you and rip that nose ring out your nose, I'm dead serious.
Nose ring?
And unlike Polite, who talking about he got bread for a lawyer, I actually do. So
Polite got a $2,000 lawyer for real.
Play with me about disrespecting my people if you want to, because when I mentioned your daughter, I kept it respectful. So you can call me 50, 1,100 bitches. But if you mention my wife and my kids and you get froggy, whether it's tomorrow, the next day, the next week, or the next month, I am gonna see you and I'm gonna slap the shit out of you. And I'm saying it right here. And I mean,
a lawyer.
My word is my bond on your dead mom. I swear on your dead mom. I'm a slap.
God damn.
Hey, let me tell you something right quick. Curry, we gonna get the white boy E-Mac to slap. We gonna pay him somebody to slap the shit out you. Me personally, I'm gonna get the white boy to smack the shit out you.
Man, why you say E-Mac name?
And understand that's the last time this show is the last time the fuck nigga name gonna be mentioned on my channel. But if he come out his mouth about my people, all I'm gonna do is show y'all his nose ring in my hand.
Oh, damn.
So DMG, so we can't have him
over here, nigga.
So we can't have him on the show talking about Domino's new specials.
Nah.
Damn, we like, damn, Curry, why you fuck like I wanna have the conversation with your little bitch ass. And now you the pissed DMG out. I can't even do it now. DMG, I wanted to. I'm gonna follow you somewhere else, DMG.
Here's the thing. Here's the thing. When I talked about the situation with Neo X, I didn't make it. I said anybody who brings up a person's past sexual trauma.
Yeah, I don't like.
Because we know anybody who knows somebody that experienced that know that they struggle with that thing for the rest of their life.
Every day.
In most instances. So for you to even spout your opinion and you don't know nothing about whether or not it actually happened shows me that you a bitch. And I meant it. And I'm standing.
It never visited the courtroom, bro. It never visited the courtroom.
Hear me on this. And when I said you was a bitch, I meant every word that you was a bitch. So don't think I made the video private because I gave a fuck what you think. I don't. I made the video private because it was two women on here arguing about some shit that didn't have nothing to do with me or my platform. But I never gave a fuck about what you think. I ain't walked nothing back about what I think about you. I think you a bitch and I think you full of shit. I'm saying it now. I said it then and I'm standing on it. And I want you to do something about it, nigga, because unlike these other cats that you play with, I'm really with the shit. So, and I ain't with the internet shit. So if you cross me, we gonna meet face to face and you gonna have to say everything that you said about me to my face. Period.
You know that faggot ass nigga ain't gonna do it. You know the faggot ass nigga ain't gonna do it.
No. He doing a show about me tomorrow, and he got every right to do a show and say whatever he wants.
He ain't gonna beat you. He a faggot.
I just want to understand. I just want him to understand that if he come out his mouth about my wife or my kids, I'm gonna put my hands on him.
Bro, he's a faggot. Even if he said he's not gonna beat you.
Understand this. I'm happy to suffer the consequences, legally or otherwise. So play with me if you want to, Q. This ain't no idle threat.
You gonna call the police on your ass, bro.
This is a guarantee. Hey, the police ain't gonna be able to say, like, look, bro. If you think the police can stop me from putting my hands on you, try it. Try it.
Bro, this is what I'm saying, DMG. I'm trying to talk you down from the ledge. First of all, the bitch nigga. Yeah, first of all, the bitch nigga would never let you know his locale, right?
He ain't got to.
You'll be with her. You'll be with her. You have to go to the local Domino's to see if he gonna show up to work or not, right? So you'll never know where he is. I'm just saying, the nigga just hiding behind the avatar and hiding behind being a bitch ass nigga on the internet, bro. Come on.
Good. And all I'm saying is, I hope for his sake, he stay that way, because I started out my show saying I actually like the little dude. I did like him, right? And I said I commend him on being a single father, all of that. I said what he did was some bitch shit, bringing up somebody past sexual trauma.
That's the whole shit ever. That's the whole shit ever.
And I'm standing on it. But
I'm standing behind you with it too.
And I'm telling him to make a billion videos about me. Call me 5011 bitches. That shit don't bother me. But if you come out your mouth about my wife or my kids, I'm gonna hurt you. For real. I ain't gonna. Q, this the last time I'm gonna mention you on my channel.
Yeah, we got
in the instance that you come out your mouth about my wife and my kids, you will never hear me mention you on this channel again. But you will see me. Now, if you smart as you pretend to be and you don't come out your mouth about my wife and my kids, the brothers can do whatever they want to do with you. I don't care. But if you come out your mouth about my wife and my kids, we gonna see each other. And I ain't gonna be on the internet like your friend Dulcinea going from channel to channel talking about Neo and she disrespected her son. Dulcinea, again, you came in here and you talked a lot of noise about who does what and who disrespected your son and this and that, and Neo wouldn't this and Neo wouldn't that, and I was picking and choosing who I was gonna support. I caught the shade, sis. But sis, let me tell you this. I'm gonna show you how to handle somebody who disrespects your family if your friend Q disrespect mine. All that stuff, All that shit you talking, going from channel to channel, I ain't doing that. I ain't gonna never say the nigga name again. I'm gonna pull up. Because if you legit had a problem with somebody disrespecting your son, the way you act like you do, you would have pulled up. You capping, going from channel to channel talking shit. You ain't mad about nobody disrespecting your son. You mad Neo made you look stupid on Sinetta channel.
Damn. Hey, slow down.
Don't come over here talking shit to me. Because if you was mad about what Neo did, you'd have pulled up on him. But again, I'm going to show you how to handle a motherfucker that disrespects your family if your bitch ass friend disrespect mine.
And hold on. Let me be the whole fucking show right now, DMG. Can I be the whole fucking show right now? She could have hollered at one of us and said, I want to have a one-on-one conversation with DLX. And that chick could have, based on X, Y, and Z, and I don't appreciate her, on some womanhood shit. We would have had that show. We would have had that show.
She wanted to come over here being disruptive because she want to follow Neo around and talk a lot of trash. I'm not, bruh. If that fuck boy come out his mouth about mine, ain't no talking trash. Ain't no going from channel to channel. I'm gonna make a couple of phone calls and I'm gonna find out where he at, and I'm gonna pull up.
Dang.
Again,
what you gonna do? You gonna do the local dominoes? You gonna call?
Hey, bro, it may not be this month, but before long, the nigga gonna see me. And that's all.
We're gonna call all the local dominoes to see where he working.
If I gotta call every Domino's in the
God, hold up,
if I gotta call every Little Caesars, Pizza Hut, whatever mom and pop shop he deliver pizzas for. If I gotta call all of them,
he gonna get stalled after. He gonna get stalled.
Hold up, DMD.
Because I guarantee his bitch ass ain't gonna give me his real name. Cause see, I get that nigga my address and pay for his ticket. I send him a pass to come to St. Louis.
Tell him to send you a pass to come to what's it? I don't think he had no freeze. He gonna be lonely about
I'm saying this right here and right now. Q. If you really want the motherfucking smoke, I will send you a pass to come to St. Louis and a pass to go back.
You gonna give him a round trip, brother.
Damn, so you come there for an ass.
I'm gonna do a body bag, bro.
I legit take you to wherever you want to go to eat, whoop your ass, and send your bitch ass home.
So you gonna feed him, then whoop his ass?
And that's on my grandmother. Great.
God damn, what the?
Man, that nigga said granny.
All y'all niggas talk that money shit and what y'all are doing, what y'all won't do. I'm telling you right now, nigga, on my grandmother's grave, I'll pay for you to come up here.
I'm broke ass nigga, so I ain't flying y'all niggas out. I'm broke ass nigga.
I'll pay for you now. I'm gonna put you in the Red Roof Inn or somewhere, nigga. You ain't getting no luxury hotel. But
Red Roof Inn is good, nigga. I'm in the hood, nigga.
On my mama's soul, I'll pay for you to come up here and get your ass whooped, nigga. Period. Hey. I'm done playing. Like, these internet niggas kill me. I got this Nehemiah 9 and 10 dude in my chat talking about I slept with his wife. I don't even know who this dude is.
Damn.
This dude been stalking me.
Nigga, yeah, you a player.
This an Israelite dude that's mad that I'm cool with Cap. I don't even know him.
So you slept with his wife,
brother? I don't. Cap say his wife 400.
You. Let's go back to the polite shit. He's accusing you right now. You did it, nigga.
Hey,
you did.
Look, I got a colorful past, so I was trying to find out who she is because I'm like, maybe I tossed her up.
Hold on, wait.
Cap say she like 400.
Wait, hold on, wait. Is he still with her?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Get the
You
fuck
hold
up.
up, look, bruh. This dude came in the chat and said, not only did I slept with his wife, but that she gave me $3,000 of his money, and she's still your wife?
Yeah, you a pimp. Hey, let me meet your wife, nigga. Let me meet your wife. I'm getting like 5,000.
Here's the thing. This, Nehemiah 9:10. This the problem with your whole thing. And I'm saying this legit. If I tossed your wife up, bruh, she wouldn't still be your wife. She wouldn't let you smell her panties, my dude. If I tossed her up, she wouldn't let you.
She be right down the comment section, cheering them out.
And if I tossed her up, you wouldn't have no money because she'd have took every dime that you had. It wouldn't be no $3,000. What I'm gonna do with $3,000?
Hey, baby, that's all he had was $3,000 though.
All I'm saying is you sound real suspect talking about another dude ran up in your wife and she's still your wife. But legitimately, if I would have ran up in her, you wouldn't even be able to smell her panties.
Wait. So this dude just came out of the blue and be like, "Hey, DMG, you slept with my wife."
Go watch Cap Sharpen Your Sword show. Because Capman was like, man, who is this dude? Then Cap figured out who he was later. Dude, hey man, these internet dudes is going crazy.
Okay, all right, DMG, I gotta get it to you, man.
Let's interview you right quick, nigga.
Hold up. DMG, you know what? I saw the huge vein popped up on the side of your head and shit like that. I'll be making fun of you losing your mind over the conscious community niggas and shit. You need to talk to real people and real niggas a little bit more, and you'll be better. But I gotta give this to you, man. I gotta give you the real nigga award because you have haters, brother, that come out the blue. You must be doing something right, bro. You got haters that come out the blue and want to just fuck up your shit. You know what I'm saying? I gotta get it to you, man.
I ain't got number 750 something subscribers. I don't even understand what's happening right now.
But brother, you don't get it, brother. You don't get it. You got 750 something subscribers and growing. I bet you're gonna get some more subscribers, but you actually are doing something to the point to where you have how can I put this? Nutcases coming out the fucking blue telling you.
Bro, we love the nutcases. Shout out to the nutcase. Shout out to the nutcase.
You almost there. You got your first crazy ass motherfucker to come out the blue and said you did something.
Bro, you talked up his gas. Bro, you did his gas.
Bad hombre, if I ran you off because I was talking about Cube, if you a fan of his, sorry, not sorry. Fuck that nigga.
No. I gotta say this though, DMG. We gonna talk.
I don't think he a fan of Cube.
I don't think
he even know him. To be.
I don't think he even know him because I don't think he Cube is not that well known. You know,
we gonna do this polite shit, right? But I want to wait till afterwards.
Yeah. I trust y'all 100%, and we can have a difference of opinion. And Craig, I want you and nobody to. I gotta find something for you. Ratchet Craig, I gotta find something for you and nobody to dialogue about. I don't know what the topic.
Yeah. I don't like his. I don't like how he put his moral values. Like he very biased.
Hey, do me a favor. Come up with a topic for y'all so I can put that on the table, man. I'm gonna mess around, try to do a Zoom pay-per-view for $5 or something.
Yeah. I'm gonna tear his ass up. Hey, but let's hear it now. He might get me because he's a slickster.
Yeah, hey, I'm about to say, don't underestimate. Hey, him and Cap got a dialogue. Him and Cap got a dialogue this weekend on should we follow the laws of Moses or the laws of Christ. If one of y'all want to moderate that, be my guest. Because if I have to, I will, but I really just want to watch it.
I feel
I'm saying with nobody in your debate on the Sardella shit, he worked the crowd, nobody. That's what I liked about him. He worked the crowd.
Right,
And
right, right,
he
right.
stand on his conviction. He stand on his conviction. It might be illogical to me, but he stood there.
That's the power of a Southern preacher, bro. They'll work the crowd.
Bro, that nigga a Southern preacher. That's why I was
They work
telling
the
him.
crowd.
Hey, you already, how can you say you got all your information off YouTube and people
Yeah, that
still
was
be
horrible.
agreeing with you?
Yeah, that was horrible.
But,
You
hey,
know what I'm saying? People legit agreeing with you. You say you got all your info off YouTube.
But I'm rolling with him on that. That's all we know about you, Sarnetta.
When it comes to Sarnetta, the only thing I disagree with him about is how he talked to Garfield. Like he got a right to wait and see what happened with Brother Polite. He got a right to interview Polite. He got a right to run his platform however he see fit. But if Garfield is your brother, how you call that man a female dog and offer him a penis?
Yeah. You got him a bit.
I want to say this too, right?
Then they call me a bitch ass nigga. Like, how we get there, Jay?
Craig, I don't need no extra credit for that. But you see, I'm not tolerating that shit. You my man. Hey, nobody finna come in here calling you no bitch ass nigga.
Yeah. And I confessed it to my sins too. You hear me? I said I am the one of the people who doubted you in the case, bro. Like I did.
But this my thing though. If I say, "Hey Craig, I need you to chill out on bringing up JJ," and you say, "Okay, JJ," ain't no reason for you to call this man out his name. He just agreed to do what I asked. And you still gonna call him out his name? And you think I'm gonna tolerate that shit? And I done told you that, my brother? I don't know who the fuck these dudes think I am.
Nah, we ain't trying to make you snap right now, DMG.
Yeah, we ain't trying to do that.
We trying to hide that part of you, bro. You a real ass nigga. We trying to hide that.
Like these cats ain't got no integrity. If you think I just asked my man to not talk to you about your situation, and you gonna turn around and call him a bitch ass nigga, and you think I'm a stand by that shit?
Yeah. Was I agreed to?
Now, if you were still fighting to talk to him about it, I would have understood if he popped off. But he just agreed. And again, I done made it clear that this my brother. So like, nigga, if we face to face, we gotta do something because you just disrespected my brother. Yeah, I'm not one of these weird ass YouTube niggas. I don't give a fuck if you JJ 7000 or whoever the fuck you is.
You don't give a fuck if it's Sarnetta or Garfield at some point. Like you stay by your realness. I'm just saying with JJ, I did agree not to talk about it, and I said we could do a show. The other thing I said we could do a show later on. Because I'm trying to promote the platform, right? And I was gonna slander him in this case. He don't get what I'm trying to say. I'm basically going down the road with him is like bro, we do something. You copped out to something else that you need to do, right? You did some of it, but you didn't do all of it. You know what I'm saying? This is my only point. We try to make
people, and it's their personal situation. It's hard for them to understand nuanced conversation.
Yeah, I mean it kind of is, but you know what's amazing? It's amazing that Ratchet, I always get lumped into what you do, so I'm always associated. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, he's going after you hard. Yeah, he went after you hard.
It's not the Craig
This is the second time.
Craig law firm.
Yeah, you know, I mean, like, God damn it, it should be funny.
But you always got to do the clutch.
I know.
You keep your cool. I'm a crazy motherfucker. I'm a crazy motherfucker. I shoot off. You the one who always say come.
I'm gonna have y'all close out, man, and we're gonna get up out of here. Like I said, I'm looking forward to the little pudgy dude show on whatever he got to say about me. And I already did my warning. I ain't gonna go back into it. Hopefully, I ain't gotta put my hands across his pudgy little face. But if I do, then that's what it is. And I said it publicly, and I'm a man of my word. So we'll see where he stand. I dare you, nigga.
Yeah.
I dare you.
Hey, nigga, and we are riding with DMG on this shit. And believe me, it's gonna be something. It's gonna be some consequences, nigga, one way or another.
Hey,
Might
shout
not
out
be like with me.
to Dr. Monica Lamb.
And I want to say this.
Hey,
Right
you made hey, we gonna say no now. You talk a little bit of that check out. We had a whole show. Watch the whole show, Monica Lamb. At least the last 30 minutes of it. You'll know.
I'm cool, sis.
We
cool.
love you.
Monica the truth. Hey, I'm trying to put together a week of just interviewing sisters. I'm gonna have Monica. I got the comedic sister Mignette. Sister Freedom might not be talking to me after I went at Dulcinea, but of course Mika, Lakeisha. So I'm gonna try to put that together. Probably if not July, August.
I got some more ladies that I can throw in.
Hold on. I think I see Queen Nepal. She say Sonetta coming in real quick. All right, hold on. We're gonna stay on for a minute. All right, Queen, we see you. Y'all got time to stay on?
Yeah. I want to see what's Sonetta because I'm rolling with Sonetta on this shit. So that's my thing. I'm rolling with Sonetta. I ain't trying to kiss his ass. Fuck Sonetta. But I'm rolling with him on this.
No, I ain't never kissing no ass. I just disagree.
Hold on. I gotta brush.
I just disagree with how he talked to his brother and my brother. But y'all know I put my name on the line to tell people Sonetta and his platform was good for the community. So everybody know how I feel.
I know,
but it ain't never gonna be a situation where if you my man, just like when JJ called Ratchet a bitch ass nigga, JJ had to get the fuck out of here. Period.
Yeah.
But I just want to say this right. I want to say this right here too, right?
Sonetta, come on the line, Sonetta. Come on the line.
Before he come on the line, right? I want to say this, right? To everybody, and I did want to ask Ombre some more questions and stuff like that. But one thing that a lot of us need to look into is defamation of character. That is real, and them charges are horrible. You know what I'm saying? I mean, like, those are based off of assertion, and once certain things clear over it, especially within court, right? A person come on and file that on individuals who attack them and stuff like that. It can pretty much, in a lot of ways, ruin what you got going on in your personal life. So that's what I'm saying. Defamation of character is very, very dangerous.
But if we ain't saying that man guilty,
defaming
his character. If we just talking about the cases, we defaming his character.
I'm saying
in a way, because you have a lot of people doing slanderous, like they doing a lot of assertion and all that shit, bro. Like we don't know the outcome yet. They say he did.
We got Sonetta.
What's up, brother? Sir? Go ahead.
Peace, man. I'm just coming in, man, to give my brother some love. Brother DMG, man, you already know. I was just chilling, and Nepal said, yo, Sonetta, your brother on live. I said, who? Because I just got off my live. She said, DMG. I said, oh, shit, let me go shout out my brother. Say peace to him, man.
Peace to you. Peace to you.
Yeah, I heard you spazzing a little bit, and I understand. You know what I'm saying? I understand, man. These niggas is bugged out, bro. These niggas they just take this YouTube shit too far, brother. Too far.
Look, I got cats coming in my chat saying some crazy. When I say crazy stuff, it's like, dude, I don't even know you. These crazy Israelites mad because I'm cool with Captain K talking about accusing me of messing with their wife. I ain't never even met these people. So yeah, talking about sending porn, looking at porn. You're an Israelite. You looking at porn, trying to find somebody that look like me so you could tell my wife I'm on tape with another woman. and you saying this to people and act like these dudes is sick. So I'm appalled by these dudes. I don't know.
Yo, get rid of the other one. Get rid of the other one.
Did I get rid of the wrong one?
Yeah.
You got rid of the wrong one. So now to come back in, we gonna make it correct.
You back?
Yeah. But I see two of me up there. You can get rid of one of them.
All right, I got the other one gone. I had got rid of the wrong one.
There you go.
So yeah, and just in case you ain't watched the show, I'm gonna keep it a buck with you, because if you ain't see the whole thing, I'm gonna give you some clarity. My position was everybody want to talk about your stance with Polite. You got the right to wait, and we just had a lawyer on here who said legally.
Get rid of the other thing in case you want to use this. You know what I'm talking about, right?
Yeah.
No, you put it on there, and then you put the other piece. Yeah.
Brother, you can't be making the serve. You can't be making the serve a line on it, brother. We are very holy over here.
Yo, why is it echo? That's me?
Yeah, we just heard you talking to somebody else. We didn't know if you could hear us or not.
Oh, damn, man. I'm sorry. Because I got my joint on mute. So you probably got rid of the wrong one.
Oh, okay. Let me
I'm going to exit out.
Go ahead, son. Try again. We gonna get this right. We gonna get this right.
Yeah, we gonna get it right. Hold up.
Yeah, kick me out so I can come back in.
You straight now.
I think we got the right one now. That was the one I had up at first, and everybody told me it was the wrong one.
All right, good. I'm here. All right, go ahead, brother. I'm sorry, I missed it. I thought I had it on mute, and I'm listening. Go ahead.
Nah, you good. So I was saying, when the whole point of the show was, I thought all of this drama with Polite killed the community, because I see you and my brother Garfield fall out. I see people in the chat spazzing out over Polite, basically wrapping their arms around this dude, and we know what he accused of. And I ain't saying that that's what you did. My thing was this: for you to say what you said to Garfield, and I know he didn't mean it like that, and y'all brothers over Polite was crazy to me. And we know what you and Garfield mean to each other. And I understand you probably got some frustrations, because like I said this in Garfield chat, that wasn't the first time you voiced those frustrations. It's in terms of believing that Garfield may have taken some shots. So I get it. We just had a lawyer on here saying that it's legally everybody should wait. So I said, so everybody, including myself, saying, what is it to wait on as it relates to Sarnetta should apologize? He said yes. So my thing is, when it comes to you and your brother, we should never talk to our brother in that manner. JJ 7000 was just on here. He called my brother Ratchet Craig a bitch ass nigga, and he had to go because they kept bringing up JJ case. And I said, look, this ain't about JJ. Stop bringing up his case. I asked Ratchet to do that for me. He agreed. JJ still called a man out his name. Now, I just asked the brother not to come at you in that way, and he agreed. And you still came out your mouth at him that way. And we mean. So I don't understand what would make it okay for a man to call another man that type of language and be on that type of time, especially if we calling ourselves brothers. So that was my only issue with you and the Garfield situation. As far as people conflating you with Polite, I understand completely why you frustrated and you sick of people doing that, because you ain't got nothing to do with what I'm talking about. Scamming, the pedophile situation, you ain't doing it. You ain't been accused of being there, none of that. So people like that make me sick. As I said in my dialogue a couple of weeks ago. But the way you talked to the brother the other day, I'm like, God damn. So I want to. Hopefully, I'm being clear on what I'm asking. Do you have any regrets as far as Garfield concerned, or do you still feel like he betrayed you?
Okay, I'm glad you, man. Yo, thank you, brother. I'm glad you asked that question. I'm glad you was able to talk to me on that. And
What the
just,
buzz is? What the buzz is? It's a fact quick.
Let him go, Craig.
yeah, I'm glad, brother, that you asked me that question. And that's real shit. Number one, when I came into Garfield chat, I explained to him that, yo, brother, I'm going to wait until the 7th come out. He kept pressing me because he had Rob on, he had all his crew up in there, and then he just kept pushing me and pushing me and pushing me and saying, brother, you got to stop playing. You got to stop playing games. So right there, he's letting everybody know that I'm playing games, that I'm just trying to play games with this instead of keeping it a buck. See, let me tell you what's going on, brother, DMG. There's a lot of stuff that people don't know that I just keep it to myself between me and Garfield. And so when I blew up on that, it wasn't just because of that. Everybody thinking it's because of that, because they don't really know what's going on behind the scenes with me and Garfield. They think I'm just going off because of that. No, that right there just drew the part right there. It just made me really blow up after hearing them say that. You see? But me and Garfield been going through a few things already. And I just rather not say it on the platform. I'm going to keep that to myself.
That ain't nobody business.
You know what I'm saying? But believe me, it's some real serious accusations between Garfield and me. But people don't know that. You know, they thinking, oh, he just blew up over that. No, brother. No, not that.
Okay. And I gotta respect that. I you know, Garfield, my man. You
and
know,
I ain't got no problem with that, brother. I mean, I'm not trying to get, because I'm against some. I'm not trying to get you to go against.
I'm a Garfield guy too. I'm a Garfield guy too. But one thing I want to do, I don't want to side with this situation, me personally, right? I'm gonna still watch Sardella TV. I'm gonna still be a Dagger Squad member at the same time. Like at the same time.
And so this what I want to do in front of my man Craig and Craig in front of my audience, because as the expression you used, I'm one of the people who jumped out the window. Why won't Sarnetta just say, fuck it, polite? I'm staying away from this nigga. Look what he accused of. The accusation alone is enough to ostracize this dude. And then a lawyer legit just said on this show that it's not enough. So I'm like, damn. So everybody who's saying that basically owes Sarnetta an apology. And he said, technically, yeah. So I just want everybody to know, a lawyer said legally everybody should wait and see, because nobody knows what he pled to. And because my thing was, okay, if he pled guilty, he pled guilty. It ain't nothing else to see.
You can plead innocent too. You can plead innocent too. Like you can plead both.
We just had a lawyer on here. The brothers can tell you. I don't know if your queen saw that, but he legit said, hey, nah, legally, everybody need to wait, because nobody knows what he pleading to. Nobody. It could be a minimum, it could be a maximum, it could be whatever. So all this time, when everybody been like, what the hell is Sai waiting for? You actually doing what a lawyer would advise you to do.
And I want to say this right quick. You know what I'm saying? I just want people to think. You know what I'm saying? When it comes down to these cases, and stop using their emotions. Like, I gotta say this, like, for people like DMG, who is a father who's passionate about their children and the protection of their daughters and stuff like that, I can understand how they feel. But a lot of you Negroes who just envious of this polite individual, you know what I'm saying? I understand how you feel too. You know, you have a complete bias and hatred toward the man, and you hope that he's done these things. You don't care about the little girl, like I stated. But I want to just say this too. I want to ask the Godfather a question, if you would, if it's cool. You know what I'm saying? Is it true, and it's just a rumor I heard, you can say yes or no, that you were going to interview Polite about what happened and everything like that, Sonetta?
First of all, brother, everybody need to understand. When I started my program, I have always been a journalist. I interview those who I don't agree with. I interview those who sometime I might agree with. I interview the Muslims, the Moors, the Christians, the Hebrews. I don't agree with none of that garbage, but I still interview them and give them a voice. I believe that I should have that right to interview Polite on this case. Did you do that? What the hell is going on? Why was you with that girl in that building? What they saying? What made you do that? I think I need to interview Polite, not on no pussyfoot shit, on some real hardball questions. And I don't know why Negroes is all up in arms and mad, because if Polite was to give them the interview, you best believe they'll take the interview. They'll do an interview. If R. Kelly was to open up the gates tomorrow, and the media would know that R. Kelly is coming home, you best believe goddamn every media will be in front of that goddamn prison when they open up them gates, so that they could be the first one to get that interview. Didn't they do it with Bill Cosby? Did they blame NBC, CBS because they interviewed Bill Cosby? Only fucking niggas do that, because they on nigga time and nigga shit. And the minute I interview Polite, within the hour, it's going to be 100 goddamn videos off of my video put up and on everybody's channel, and everybody's eating.
Facts. Facts. That's what I'm saying. Facts. Hey, Sandella, can I ask you a question right quick, Sandella? Based off, I don't get it, right? They try to say that because you knew a person, though, right? And so since you know a person, you see the outlandish things about him in the past. So they're using your past, and you see these things, right? And they're using it against you right now. And I still say you're a journalist, right? Journalists have personal relationship with people, right? But you still a journalist at the end of the day. I know your platform. You give everybody a voice. I agree. I would give some of these crazy motherfuckers no voice, but you do that. You a good-hearted person. So you give them this platform, and now they try to hold it against you, bro. Like you've been doing that since day one. So I'm saying, I'm asking you this question: do you think they try to hold your past relationship with Brother Polite to try to keep you from doing this interview?
I believe what they're doing is they see an opportunity to get some subscribers, to build their channel up. When you look at it, when Polite did this thing 3 years ago, everybody went ape. Everybody was doing videos, and everybody's channel was up there with views and content, right? Because they don't have nothing else. But the minute it died down, within maybe 6 months or whatever, everybody dropped back down, went back down to like only bringing in 100 people, Garfield maybe 200 people, and they had no more content. You see what I'm saying? So I believe they doing it because of content. Garfield is trying to take a stand. I heard him earlier. Somebody was on his platform, Thunder, and Thunder said, "Son never knew about the scamming with Polite. He's seen him scamming." And Garfield sitting his monkey ass right there. And I'm looking at Garfield to wait on him to say, "I was with Polite too." because Garfield, me, and Polite was together in a store one day, and we was eating. And guess what happened? Some brother walked in the store and started asking Polite, "Yo, where my money? Where my money at?" Me and Garfield simply got up off the table and we walked away. We disassociated ourselves with him. But did that stop Garfield from going with him? No, Garfield was begging me, "Yo, brother, bring Polite up to the house. I want to sit with him. I want to debate him. I want to go back and forth with him." So I got those videos. But see, Garfield ain't saying, "Nah, brother, I was right there with him. I was with Sarnetta." Tomorrow, I'm going to do a show tomorrow. Inky is running his mouth, but I'm going to show y'all something, a master at work. I'm going to show you a master at work. When you want to come at me, I'm going to show you something. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, that's what it is.
Hey, I got one more for you, big bro, and I'm gonna let you go because I know it's late. And this is not necessarily because you say you and Garfield got some deeper issues, but I wanna try to give him some grace in this instance. You remember when that French fuck boy came on your channel and he said Garfield didn't have a degree? You couldn't stop him from saying that, but Garfield was upset. You don't see the thing that where people may be saying stuff on Garfield channel, and Garfield can't necessarily control what they saying or in his chat per se, but that don't necessarily mean Garfield agree with it, if that makes sense.
Nah, because we always protected one another. We never let nobody come in and say these things. I didn't know the French guy was going to say that. Number one, Garfield been on that guy's channel damn near 5-6 years ago. I only met the nigga this year, like maybe 6-7 months ago.
Okay.
I don't even know it was that long. It was when he was on my channel. I think that could have been what, 3-4 months ago?
Yeah, it wasn't
That's
that
when
long.
I met the nigga. I never even heard of him.
Okay.
You know? And so I thought he was a comedic teacher because fuck ass nigga, the white girl beater, JJ, he the one that brought him over to my platform. You know, JJ, the white beater, the girl beater.
Man.
Oh shit! Why you open up the doors, bro?
Well, it's the
don't open up
truth.
those
I'm
doors,
not
man.
lying on him.
Yeah.
Right.
We know JJ very well, man.
My bad, Sarnetta. Monica, you know Monica well. Monica Lamb wanted me to ask, would you be interested in interviewing the wife in the Polite situation?
Hell yeah. I would love it. She knows me. But what happened is I lost contact with her. When all of this happened, I lost contact. And I heard she moved. But if anybody out there, sister, if you hear me under the sound of my voice, you can contact DMG. Please hit me up. I would love to interview you, sis. Hell yeah, I want to interview.
Okay.
My homie. Hey, the Godfather is not scared. He's not scared. Y'all got to miss up. He's not scared.
I just want y'all to peep something though. So now, y'all heard me admit to Sarnetta that I was critical of some things he said. He ain't wild out. He ain't go off. We had a conversation. He let me ask some questions. Late as it is, we rapped, and it's all good. That's brotherhood. That's not this weird shit that we see on the internet where these niggas go crazy and start trying to do crazy shit with your family and all this other stuff. And I'm gonna say it one more time to the little pudgy dude. This is my last time speaking on the cube. Make your video, but if you mention my wife and my kids, I'm gonna slap the shit out of you. Understand that? So call me 50, 11 million bitches. But if you mention my wife and my kids disrespectfully, I'm going to slap the dog shit out of you. So that's my last time. So do what you do. I want you to make 1 million videos, nigga. But mention my people in a disrespectful way. Because when I mentioned your daughter, I ain't disrespect her. I'm going to disrespect your punk ass every chance I get because you a fuck boy. But if you mention my wife and my kids, nigga, I'm slapping the taste out your mouth. Fuck around and find out. That's my motherfucking word. So outside the cube, whatever pizza delivery cube, whatever the fuck you want to call yourself, with your weird little avatar.
You said pizza delivery.
Yeah.
He don't sell no pizza. He sell pizza.
Yeah, it's DiGiorno.
I don't know. I don't believe that shit, man. Come on, man.
Yeah, that nigga deliver pizzas or something.
At this point.
I mean, like,
and I look, I'm not even knocking that. That nigga, he a single father. He take care of his daughter. Make your money however you gotta make it. But you better keep my kid's name out your mouth. You better keep my wife's name out your mouth, or I'm gonna slap the pizza out your mouth.
Damn, Little Caesar, Domino's is one of them. It's one of them too.
I don't care where.
Damn, he talked. Did he talk about your wife or your family, brother?
This what happened. I just know he a disrespectful little troll.
Well, DMG, he damn sure did talk about my wife. And guess what? I called the brother up on some respectful shit. I said, yo, brother, how you gonna disrespect me? You know that's my wife. Why are you disrespecting me? I said, yo, brother, I'm gonna ask you, can you take it down? This nigga told me straight up, nah, son, I can't take that down. You know, I don't like her. I said, but you don't feel that that's being disrespectful to me? And he said, yeah, but I don't want to take it down. So that's some real fuckboy shit, what you talking about.
Man. He a fuck boy. Now this what happens.
Yeah, the nigga calling my wife a bitch, all kind of shit.
Like, nigga, and listen, I know you ain't got time to be going back and forth in terms of like flying to places and all of that. But look,
that's why I don't even respond to these niggas. But go ahead, brother. I'm sorry.
No, you good. I got 5-6 people working Southwest, so I ain't paying for shit. And if the motherfucker play with me, I'm gonna slap the shit out of him. Like I said, it may not be this week, it may not be this month, but I'm gonna take a picture holding that bitch ass nigga nose ring to let everybody know I'm a man of my motherfucking word. Because I don't know who these dudes be thinking they playing with. I go to my motherfucking neighborhood every weekend and I come out squeaky clean. Real legit niggas put their arm around me every motherfucking day. Niggas who these niggas wouldn't last a minute with. So I don't know who they think they playing with. So what happened, he made fun of Neo X being sexually abused. And my position was take Neo out of it. Any black man who make fun of a black woman being sexually abused, saying she lying about it, and you ain't got all the info, you a fuck nigga. Because
that's crazy. Nepal, even though Nepal and Neo X don't get along like that, Nepal called her up. I think she called her up or text her, and she didn't approve of that. She didn't agree with that shit at all.
Because Nepal understand that people deal with trauma, and you can bring all that shit back up. So my thing with him is, nigga, you got a daughter. You like that? People deal with that shit for the rest of their life.
Real shit.
Hold on, brothers. Can I say something right quick? He did it in the week of polite to bring it up, right? That's kind of a black eye toward the polite situation. Like he did it on purpose so he could get some clout, I guess, right? And that's what I'm saying. He did it because it started out with the polite shit and it ended up. You was lying about your case, right? And you know, it's a possibility that there's a scorned woman over there with polite. He tried to relate that to Nia X. Like he made it personal about her. And that's where he went wrong at. I don't fuck with the nigga kid. Fuck that nigga. Fuck him.
But my thing is, again, a black man making fun of a black woman's sexual assault. Like, nigga, if you ain't you can not believe her all you want to, but to go publicly talking about you think she lying and make a person have to bring all that stuff back up and knowing what it can do to them mentally and having to relive all that. It's people that commit suicide every day having to think about that shit. and you gonna do that to a black woman, I don't care who they is. You got a problem with Neo, fine. But where is your humanity considering you have a daughter? Because God forbid that happened to your daughter and she come back and see what you said about somebody else who went through that.
Yeah, that is some sucker shit. I don't even know. I don't know if you know this, DMG, but I'm laying down one day and I seen her live, and she was on there live by herself. I said, yo, let me fucking hit the link. This was sometime last week. I said, let me hit the link and just talk to her. Yeah, let me just hit the link and talk to her. And when I got the link, I apologized to her. I told her, yo, sister, I apologize to you. I don't mean to go. You know, but the bottom line is I apologize to you. You know what I'm saying? And we went live on that. And I did it live.
That was good shit. And you know that French fuckboy got mad because y'all squash y'all beef.
Yeah, exactly. Exactly.
And that show you everything you need to know about that bitch. Why would you be mad because two black people squash their beef?
Yep.
You want the drama to keep going. You don't want no peace.
Yeah, and I don't care what she say from here on in. If she say anything about me or bring me up, trust me, I guarantee you I won't respond. I already apologized to you. You know, I ain't got no venom, no hatred at all for you. None at all.
That was good shit. And that's what sparked this thing with me and Cube. So he made a video talking about he gonna go in on me on Monday. And all I'm trying to do, because I know how he get down, is warn the little nigga, keep my people name out your mouth, because I got time to go back and forth. And I'm gonna slap the shit out of you. That's all.
Sometimes you might have to make a nigga a believer.
Real talk. Real talk. So play with your mama. Don't play like nigga. Mention my wife and my kids, and I'm slapping the taste out your mouth.
That's Willie D. Play with your mama. Don't play with me. That's Willie D.
That's all I gotta say. You can talk about me till you turn blue in the face. Call me 5011 bitches. Your opinion of me don't mean shit, nigga, because I'm living way better than you. Nigga, your apartment can't fit in my crib, nigga.
Damn.
Like the car I drive will make you throw up in your mouth, bitch.
Damn.
So like if your bitch spent 5 minutes with me, she'll never let you smell her drawers, nigga. And that's real talk. So your life don't compare to mine. But so talk about me.
Cool out D-Money. Y'all don't know who D-Money is. Cool out D-Money.
Talk about me all you want to. I'm a real ass nigga and you a bitch ass nigga that gotta put a fake picture on his profile when he go online. So talk about me, nigga. But if you mention my people, I'm gonna put my hand across your face. Period. That's all. So I'm tired of playing with these hoe ass niggas on the internet.
Damn.
So
I feel you.
But yeah, hey, Si, I appreciate you jumping on, man. Like I said, now again, I just want to point out, I explained to bro where I had some issues. He ain't fly off the handle. We ain't get into it. We talked it out. It is what it is, and that's man shit. So for everybody who want black men to beef with each other, black people to beef with each other, I know you ain't get what you wanted, but this is how people handle those type of situations. So I salute the brother for coming on and giving us some time. Salute to his queen for peeping game, and it is what it is. And you know you welcome anytime. Like I say, I appreciate you giving us some time. I see a young brother who you had on a few weeks ago. And I think you've been on my joint too, bro. Can you hear us?
Hello, DMG.
Yeah, I hear you.
Hello,
Yeah, I
DMG.
can hear y'all. What's good, Ratchet?
Hello, brother. Before you go there, I want to do a promo. Craig and Craig Law Firm. We want to interview Sonetta. Cause we gonna give the hard questions. We gonna give the hard questions about everything. Everything you ever did in this life. We want to give you that exclusive interview, brother, on Paradise.
That'll be fire. That'll be bad.
That'll be fire. We gonna call, matter of fact, we gonna call it the Lake of Fire, nigga. The Lake of Fire.
DMG, let me know when you want me to come sit on the hot seat. I love the hot seat, bro.
We'll
Yeah,
do.
yeah, you fine.
So, hey, my boys, Craig and Craig, man, they legit. They got respect for you, but they is gonna try to make it hot for you. So
I love it. I love it.
I
Make
definitely
sure they
hit
bring
you
their
up.
hot sauce in their back pocket.
Right. I definitely hit you up and let you know when y'all can get that on.
All right.
Yeah, my brother Aaron, what's up with you, bro?
Man, what's the word, man? I tuned in, seen y'all chopping game. What's good with you, Ratchet? What's good, DMG? What's
You
good,
got it,
South?
bro.
Brother, what's up,
Yeah,
brother?
man.
Aaron, this is my little brother. This is my little brothers right here. Go ahead, Aaron.
Man, what's good with y'all? Hey, I ain't trying to be in the way, so I'm gonna be real quick, man. I just wanted to holler at Saw real quick, man. I was talking to this one Christian apologist named G-Man, bruh, and he told me that he was hollering at you about setting up a debate on I think he said blood atonement or something. So I was just checking in. If it ain't gonna be on your platform, then I'm gonna call G-Man back so we could get it somewhere else. But I was seeing if you had the time to holler at the brother.
Yo, man, I'm glad you called in because yes, I was supposed. He did speak to me, but I was busy. I had a whole debate going on, and that
Yeah.
debate is over with Nepal and Christina Nick. So that's over with, and I was gonna give G-Man a call tomorrow to see
No.
what time it is, see when y'all want to get it in.
Yeah.
Hey,
No problem.
stop that. Aaron was the Lion Den champion, right? I don't know why he ain't the Lion Den champion. He did not lose the motherfucker, but he's the Lion Den champion. So this is the guy
Nah.
who's
Hey, I was
He
Ratchet.
beat somebody up on Side Channel a few weeks
yeah.
ago.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay. So something that I already know about. Okay, go
Well,
ahead.
I've been debating for a minute, but I had to leave Lions Den because I'm a Torah only, and I was trying to debate some of the folks on there about New Testament, and it wasn't shaking. So I just been freelance debating for a minute now, and I'm supposed to be lined up with G, man. And that's all I was trying to say, man. I ain't trying to be in the way. I'm just trying to see if it can get established, and if not, I was gonna be more proactive elsewhere with it if need be.
No, I got you, brother. I'm gonna see if he could call you tomorrow so we can all be on the phone and we'll set up the date and time.
I'll be
Is that
freed
good?
up. Yeah, family, I'll be free to appreciate you. And shout out to you, DMG, Ratchet. I appreciate y'all brothers for what y'all be doing.
Yeah.
I'll be tuning in from time to time. Trust me, I
Hey,
do.
young blood, before you go, I got something. I'm gonna holler at Sai about this too, because I'm willing to come out of my own pocket. We trying to put together. It's just gonna be a small tournament, 8 people.
Yeah.
$500 prize with a championship belt. So, if you willing to participate, we got you. So, I think I still got your contact information on Facebook. So I'll holler at you. And if
All right, family.
if we can get Cy in on that promotion, we definitely gonna rock it out. But like I say,
Yeah,
I'm
let's get it. Hey, G, yo, I'm with you, brother. I got you, D.
for
I
sure.
got you, DMG.
I just
All
want to
right,
say
bro.
Right.
That's the bet, family.
I want to say that Aaron, hey
Right,
bro,
fella.
hey Aaron, hey bro, I'm proud of you, homie. You finally broke the monkey den shackles, brother. You know what I'm saying? Like
The
I
monkey
did.
den. Wow.
You finally did it, bro. I'm really proud of you. It's the other Craig, you know what I'm saying? Not the ratchet Craig, but the other Craig.
Oh, what's good, Craig? Hey, nah, bro. Hey, man, but on the cool, man, I'm gonna keep it a buck, man. I don't, I'm neutral when it comes to a lot of things. I don't have distaste for Lions Den, and they always welcome me to the platform anytime that I'm trying to set up a debate. Like the last actual debate I did was against Vocab, and they set that up, bro. So I ain't got nothing greasy to say about them, family. But I am doing my own thing. I've been doing it for a few years now.
And that's good, brother, as you
Independent
should, man.
contract.
You broke them shackles, brother. That's the main thing that's important, man.
He signed the death row called the Lion Den. He's not signed. He's an independent contractor.
Yeah.
Hey,
Hey,
peace and black power to y'all, brothers. Peace,
all
man.
right.
All
Peace
right,
on that.
all right, family.
Hey, shout out to a legit queen, my sister Freedom. Hey, y'all know about what I deal with on the health tip. That sister call and check on a brother, text and check on a brother. Shout out to her. I appreciate you, Queen. Yeah, man, y'all go ahead and close out Craig and Craig. We definitely gonna set that interview up for y'all and Sarnetta. We're gonna talk to him.
We gonna get Sarnetta.
Hey,
He
peace
on the
to y'all,
lake of
brothers. I'm
fire.
out of here.
He on the
Peace
lake
to
of
y'all.
fire.
All right.
But I'm glad he came
Hold
in
on.
because I talked about some things and I was able to get some clarity on some things. So
Yeah.
I'm
Hey,
really glad he came in.
Hey,
And see,
Aaron, let Aaron go first though to close out. Creed,
all right.
go
go
ahead, bro.
ahead.
I ain't got nothing much to say, man. I just appreciate y'all brothers for letting me on. I'll definitely holler at you, DMG, about the tournament. I'm not gonna hold you, man, off of my past experience with this tournament, specifically with a certain niggas. I ain't gonna name drop shit, bro, but that shit went to shit real quick, bro.
Yeah, we gonna do it. We gonna do it different, bro.
We're gonna do it different. Y'all
yeah.
might have to sign a contract, nigga. I don't know. Y'all crazy too. We ain't gonna blame them.
Yeah,
But hey man,
we
but for
definitely
sure,
gonna do it different.
both of the Craigs on this platform, they've known me for a little bit. And one thing about me is if it's a debate that has a good topic for the black community, man, I'm gonna step, especially if it makes sense. So I appreciate y'all, man. I'm gonna keep in contact.
For sure.
Yeah,
For sure, bro.
he ready. Hey, I have a bias toward him. When it comes to Aaron, I really think he haven't got his props yet. Dude is too sharp. All the biblical thing. I ain't no biblical guy at all. But he'll kill a lot of biblical people.
I appreciate that, family. Hey, man, I appreciate the flowers, man. Real recognize real. And even folks that don't deal with the scriptures, you can listen to a biblical debate and you could comprehend what one side's saying and what the other side's saying. We negate and affirm theses. Folks like, I will name drop a few people that y'all know, like Judah Nass, who self-proclaims himself as knowing scriptures whenever he's lined up with a genuine brother who doesn't add or subtract to what the text says. Folks like that gonna get sliced all day, and that's what I do approve in these debates.
You kill students and ex-students, bro. I watched you kill these students and ex-students, so he got to step up now.
Facts. Someone, bro. And hey, I don't never be having this shit aimed at folks that don't really deal with the scriptures, because that's respect. I'm not gonna step in everyone's lane and be like, nah, it's not this, it ain't that, it ain't that. Everyone should be able to do what they want to do. But whenever folks pollute and create little teachings, classes, followings, and ask for donations off of the holy scriptures, that's where I do step in and I do form a debates on the scriptures alone. Should everything else, man, I'm for black unity though. 100% I'm for black unity.
Yeah. Aaron the truth when it come down to it. But one thing I do gotta say, boy, DMG, you gonna feel it when you get up in the morning, man. You gonna feel
it in about 2 hours. I gotta
Peace
be up
to y'all,
at 3.
brothers. I'm out of here. Peace to y'all, man. Appreciate y'all.
All right, peace, bro.
Yes, sir.
But one thing, DMG, I do gotta. Yeah, I hate to do this, brother, but you see, Craig and Craig Law Firm's point now. You see what we were saying. You see what we were saying, brother.
Yeah, we want to fight. Hey, once Bad Hombre made that point, I was like, you heard me say, so everybody gotta give Sarnetta an apology.
No, you gotta give us an apology. Fuck that.
Hey, listen. I ain't apologizing to you niggas.
You apologize to us in the bed tent, nigga.
Hey, check it out. I got you niggas backs as I displayed with JJ. I ain't gotta apologize to y'all.
Yeah, you don't.
You don't.
But no. I will say this. I do apologize to y'all for trying to not on purpose, but trying to delegitimize the point y'all was making, considering we did have an actual legal consultant back y'all up. So I do apologize for that.
I mean,
he came out of nowhere too. He came out of nowhere. It wasn't even we ain't playing. We ain't say we got our own legal consultant. We ain't playing that. This guy came out of nowhere. I don't even know these guys.
Shout out to Bad Hombre, because I don't even think he liked me. So he jumped on and said what he said and gave his own. Look, he put the caveat that he wouldn't caping for polite. So you can't.
I wasn't caping for polite. I think he's the worst scam artist. That's why I made the drug dealer.
That dude, man. I think you dress like him.
But I mean, I do want to I do want to ask Bad Hombre some more questions. 'Cause I was going to ask him about, cases when it come down to DNA, right? And sexual assault, right? Because like one thing here at Craig and Craig Law Firm, we believe in cold cut hard research, right? And
Sister Freedom say Bad Hombre good people. Like I said, I don't think he like me, so I don't like him either. But if she say he good people, he probably is.
You cool, DMG. You just violent. That's all. You just
violent. I choose. Listen, man. I'm old girl from Game of Thrones. I choose violence.
Oh yeah.
So,
yeah. All the people you understand is 9mm.
Real talk. So I don't go to bars that frisk for a reason.
Yeah, we get you. We just doing this for fun, y'all. Really, DMG is the most humble brother it is. I told him he gave Q out, and then Q can't turn around and beat him in his ass. But anyway, I ain't gonna throw that in your face, DMG.
Never trust the pizza boy. Never trust the pizza boy.
I ain't gonna throw that in your face. I ain't gonna be petty like that, bro.
Hey, but I ain't gonna lie though. Yeah. You said that he's a pizza boy in front of Sarnetta. Cube is done, son. He's done, son. He got it.
Hey, look, I thought everybody knew he delivered pizzas. I ain't gonna lie.
Man, you knew everybody didn't know he fucking.
I really did.
Yeah, but Sarnetta's too big, bro. Sarnetta don't know this petty shit.
I really thought everybody knew that, man. But look, like I said, brother, make your money however you got. Look, I got a 9 to 5. I got a courier service, and I got a cleaning company.
You bragging right now, DMG.
I'm not. No, it's not a brag because it'll be a brag to say I'm making bread and I ain't got to do none of that. I also got a dealer's license. I can go to the auction and bid on whatever car I want. If I win the bid, that's my car. I'm gonna fix it and I'm gonna sell it. Because again, and the only reason I do that because I tell everybody, my wife, vice president of her company, bachelor's degree, master's degree, working on her doctorate. But my kids gotta eat and they gotta see their father get up off his ass and go get it. So I ain't mad at the nigga for delivering pizzas.
Bro, you don't get the point though. You don't get the point though, DMG. He might have told Sarnetta that he do real estate or something, nigga. You don't know what he told Sarnetta.
You don't know what lie he told.
You don't know what he told.
And we exposed real estate and he got an appointment.
What?
I hope he ain't say he do real estate and the nigga got an appointment.
Bro, you don't know what they lie he told Sarnetta to kiss his ass on his platform. I'm just saying he want to make himself seem like he a major figure. I get it. I probably lied to Sarnetta too.
I just love that the nigga get up here and do all of this quasi philosophy and the nigga deliver pizzas. Like nigga, you should be a teacher somewhere, nigga.
He suck at quasi philosophy. He suck at it. We know he can suck at philosophy, but he might tell Sarnetta like I was that nigga over there at Solo Mine Debate League, and I'm a real estate agent. I can provide some. You don't know what niggas tell Sarnetta behind us.
You know what, man? I hate to do this, but I gotta give a shout out to Sandpit Records, Neo Love. He will be coming on soon, and he has some things to say about old little Q, old pizza boy Q. But
and Chris MVP hater,
Chris Harris. But yo,
no hater, nigga.
Why y'all talking about MVP, man? Leave MVP alone.
No, MVP got to get it. He just
Ratchet, that's another show. But we holding this man hostage. He got to get the fuck up in the morning. DMG he's trying to say, get the fuck off this goddamn show, you niggas.
Yeah.
Yo, so
he got to visit the Ratchet. Chris MVP hater got to visit the Ratchet.
This gonna be one of them no sleep days. I'm probably gonna be sleeping through Cube this video. To be honest, y'all gonna have to tell me what that bastard said.
Nah, you gonna be wild.
Don't worry, I clip it. I clip the good part.
But though, DMG, if he makes a diss song, we know somebody who will make a song for you on our behalf. Don't we, Ratchet Creed?
It's over with.
Hey, all I need
Yeah,
y'all.
already.
I'm legit going to sleep when I get home. So all I need y'all to tell me is if he disrespected my wife or my kids, because on his mama, I'ma slap the shit out of him.
On his mama, yeah, and I get you. That's what I would have seen you too.
We get you.
Yeah. And peace and love, brother. We finna get out this live. We don't want to hold y'all. We can talk for another 2 hours.
Hey, we appreciate everybody that jumped on. Shout out to Sarnetta for coming on. Appreciate Bad Hombre with the legal insight. Shout out to the two Craig. Shout out to NoBoDy. Shout out to Andre the Voice Boyce. Shout out to Dr. Monica Lamb, the Queen Goddess, Sister Freedom, and everybody else that popped in and spoke. They speak, gave their opinion. And again, Sarnetta came in.
I want Sister Freedom. And I want Neo on the Lake of Fire hot seat also.
I thought you were just going to say, hey, Craig, for a minute, I thought you was just going to say you want Sister Freedom. I was going to be like, hey, man.
Yeah, I do want her. But there's another discussion. There's another discussion.
Stop it.
There's another discussion. So I got to put on the Lake of Fire since I can't have her.
Yeah.
All right.
Down, Craig. Down, Craig.
Damn boy. I get
Hey, I'm gonna tell y'all something though. I'm gonna tell y'all something legit. Y'all, hey, we see Sister Freedom. I'm not gonna tell Sister Freedom age, but we see Sister Freedom on these channels with women that's half her age, and she look better than all of them. Real talk. Real talk.
I say she attractive. I don't want to. Don't get it. I don't want her like that because she crazy as hell to me. But I want to put her on Lake of Fire.
You stupid. Like I said, I'm gonna try to do that week where I just interview the sisters, like Monica Lamb, my sister Minyet, hopefully Sister Freedom, Mika, Keisha, just try to get all the queens in, and I'm just gonna try to do it for the whole 5-day work week, one after the other. I don't know if I'm gonna pre-record or go live, but I'm gonna try to work it out. Even if I gotta have y'all step in for me, depending on what I
pre-record it, but it could be 2 weeks high, but we go air this 1 week.
Exactly.
And you got to get Keisha on a Wednesday. She funny like that. So
right. So we'll work it out, but I definitely want to do that. But yeah, all right, brothers. I'm gonna get out of here, man. Take me a quick power nap and get back up at it in a couple of hours.
Well, he gonna be feeling it, bro. He gonna be like, damn.
DMG. You can take it.
Yeah. I do. I unfortunately I do this all the time. So. But yeah, I appreciate y'all coming on, man. This has been Paradigm Shift TV 314. We'll be back at it again. Y'all tune in. We out. That's
all right.
All right.